Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer. We're here getting ready for some Hohokam Junior College Athletic Conference action. My name is Dane Palmer here with RTD Max Weiland and Jasmine Dickman's over here on color with me. And it's a great night out here in Arizona at Sunny Slope High School. We've got the Salt River Scorpions getting ready to take on the Arizona Christian University Firebirds.
It's an
Going to be a heck of a
exciting
game. Should be a heck of a game. Exciting night. Welcome into the studio. You can see we've got our notes laid out for us. We got some drive charts laid out. We've got some of our keys to the game getting ready too for tonight. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's Mr. Weiland over here letting us know that we're going to go to some of Jasmine's pregame interviews with her conversations with the coaches. Let's go ahead and throw it over there to those.
Hi, this is Jasmine Dickman reporting for Varsity Sports Show. Next here to me is Coach Lewis for Salt River Scorpions. Coach, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. So last time we talked a little bit about how you want to emphasize on the fun for the boys and make sure they have fun tonight. How are you planning to move that forward into today's game as well, and how do you emphasize that through this week?
Just keep doing what we're doing. In the sense of the environment that we have right now within the team and the players and coaching staff, all as a unit, we're really holding each other up at this point. There's a lot of positive feedback, a lot of positive conversations that are taking place. Obviously, we still want to win, and that's what we come here to play for. But the team as a unit is a lot tighter than it's been.
And talk to me a little bit about the offers we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, like I said, it sucks obviously when we're not winning, but at the same time, our job as a staff is to make sure that these players earn their opportunity to play at the next level, get the film that they need. And my staff has been doing an exceptional job getting kids out, getting their film out, talking to coaches. And I think we're looking at right now where we'll probably have roughly 14 kids who will be leaving at spring due to the offers they've received so far.
That's awesome. Well, Coach, good luck to you tonight. Thank you for doing this. This is Jasmine Dickman reporting for Varsity Sports Show. Hi, this is Jasmine Dickman reporting for Varsity Sports Show. I'm here with Coach Renteria. Coach, first of all, how are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. I'm excited.
Good. So talk through me a little bit about the highlights of this season. What have you seen so far that you've liked? What are you really proud of the boys?
Well, I'm proud of them because they're very talented. They played as one. Practices are just as exciting as games. Just the way they practice, against the conference team. They show up every day at practice. Make it harder, not only for them but harder for us. It goes both ways. Yes.
And what are you hoping to see tonight in the game?
A little bit of mix of everything, from special teams to defense. Just hopefully we can. I know our first game against the Scorpions, it was a good game for us, and I don't mean it in a bad way. And so it was a good game. They're a very good team, so we'll see what this one ends up.
Great, thank you, Coach. Good luck to you tonight. Jasmine Dickman reporting for Varsity Sports Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you very much, Jasmine. Jasmine, pregame, what were those interviews like down there talking with Coach Lewis and Coach Renteria, who are both pretty optimistic guys, happy to be out playing some football on a pretty great Saturday night?
Yeah, as you said, they're both just in general very happy for the guys that they have these opportunities to be able to play, show themselves, get the opportunities to get offers. When we talked to Coach Lewis, he gave us some of the players who got offers, which is quite a lot on the Scorpion side, to be honest. We'll talk about that more later tonight as we see them play as well. Hayden Kraft, number 2. We'll hopefully see him tonight as the national anthem will start to play very soon.
All right, so as we get ready for the national anthem, we will go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Hey fans, Vince with the Varsity Sports Show. You've had the rest. Now treat yourself to the best Japanese grill in Arizona. It's the Boss. Boss Bocce Japanese Grill in Mesa. Grilled shrimp, steak, and all the best veggies with or without a twist of spice. Sure to please everyone. Dine in or take out. Located at University and Country Club in Mesa. Open daily. 602-859-3759. The Boss. Boss Bocce. Hablamos Español.
Overwhelmed by crushing medical bills that keep you up at night? Imagine the heartbreak of delaying care for your family because of sky-high deductibles, copays, and surprise out-of-pocket costs. It's a nightmare no one should face. At Fountain Hills ER and Medical Center, we've partnered with Instinctive Health Pass to deliver Health Pass, your emotional lifeline for true peace of mind. Visit instinctivehealthpass.com today. Sign up to slash costs on unlimited future visits and erase current outstanding bills from using our facilities, saving you thousands in worry-free relief.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Like we were saying, previous to the break, we had some keys to the game coming up for you and some of the things that are going to be important for the Scorpions. Number one is, of course, get that QB, Hayden Kraft. Get him going early. He's a big difference maker, leader of this team. Coming from New Mexico, got an offer himself, like we were talking about with Coach Lewis. Some of these guys have gotten some attention from D2, D3 schools and getting ready to move on. And number two, we've got expanding the field, making sure that they can stretch out the Arizona Christian defense, get going sideline to sideline while still being able to move the ball forward. They've got a great running game, and this is going to be a real battle in between the trenches from these guys. We were down there on the field, and they got some big linemen.
It's going to be pretty exciting. I think both teams have pretty big linemen indeed. And when we were talking with Coach Renteria, he was also very positive about his boys, telling us that they're playing against the squad for ACU that plays in a conference, which is a great opportunity for both teams to learn and put up a great fight to each other. Um, I know from experience it's always nice when you get to scrimmage against a team that is not your own and practice a little bit. So that will have some great moves in there. I hope to see tonight.
Yeah, and our third key there, get stops. It's going to be important for this Salt River squad. We saw them play Arizona Christian in the first game of the year, and they were not able to pull out a W there, and their defense just struggled a ton. But these guys are a little bit of a different team. Yeah, last game, Sidewinders lost 24-0 on October 25th. Coming off a bye, well rested, but still numbers down. We were talking with Coach Lewis again, and a lot of players unable to make it out tonight, injured. A lot going on with the team on both sides. We were out there with Coach Renteria as well, and they were marking off names and giving us the injury report a little bit out there. So
It just kept going and going when we asked
yeah,
them to update a little bit of our rosters, and it kept marking it off. I think we talked about it before, Name, but he said that the Scorpions are with about 28 guys on the field. That is not a lot. That is certainly a very small team.
yeah, not
Whereas
very
we've seen
much.
them very big in the beginning of the year. I've seen like lots of guys on the sidelines where there's just a couple right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely hard to field a team with about 27 players when you need 11 on each side of the ball. Obviously, you have your couple of guys who go both ways, but going to be a tough one for them to pull off tonight with the numbers that they have. They're hoping to do it. Hohokam Junior College Athletic Conference action. Again, my name is Dane Palmer up here in the booth with Max Weiland and Jasmine Dickmans. ACU getting ready to kick it away. Scorpions going to start with the ball for the first half.
As we see one of the ACU players walking up to the ref. Wonder what that's about. Maybe a wrong ball.
Yeah, maybe you got to get
Probably.
the kicking ball out there or
Hopefully
the
not.
tee.
Yes.
Sure, they're sharing a tee going, using it on both sides. See out there, number 66. Out there to kick it away. Looks like Michael Toda. A lot of turnaround on most of these rosters, most of these players. So anybody who's listening out there on YouTube, if we've got some numbers, we've got some names, and you know them, drop them in the chat out there. It's important to us. We can get those names fixed, get them right on the rosters. Make sure, because we get the same rosters every week, and there's so much moving around that helps us out. If you guys help us out, here we go. Kickoff on the way from ACU. Line drive going to be fielded by number 12. Out to the left side, and he's knocked out quickly, out of bounds. Scorpions are going to start with the ball around the 15-yard line.
Let's see what they can bring up for tonight. As we said, maybe that running game that we're hoping to see from them. Quarterback Hayden Kraft, see what he can do in this first drive for them. Get them as far as possible.
Yeah, Hayden getting out there, ready to lead the Scorpions through another game. Been the quarterback for all 5 games this year.
He's been a steady player, been out there, being there for his guys, and as Coach Lewis said, he's been strong for playing as a unit for these Scorpions.
Went to West Mesa High School in New Mexico. Lined up in the shotgun. Handoff, bounces it out to the right side, circling around, trying to find somewhere to go. Ryan Simeon, the running back, in there.
And he found a little way to go. He kept looking and looking, but looks like he got about 5-6 yards, I would say, of gainage over there.
So early pickup, 6 yards, run game. Nice start right there for the Scorpions. Simeon, another guy who's been kind of the premier running back, been getting a lot of touches this season now on second down. Low snap. Handoff again to Simeon, and this time he is met in the backfield by a whole group.
Yeah, those ACU defenders were ready for him to go again. They read it very, very quickly and got him down as soon as possible, gaining a pretty big loss, actually.
Yeah, looks like number 91, Remy Adrier, was the first one back there making contact with Simeon. Drives him backwards, brings up 3rd and 7 now for the Scorpions. Working on their own 28. Snap is clean. The handoff up the gut once again to Simeon. Got nowhere to go after picking up maybe a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down for the Scorpions. 3 and out quickly right there. Nice job by the Firestorm defense to wrangle them up.
Yeah, the Firestorm defense, the running back from the Scorpions is going to have a hard time tonight with them, especially as we see how hard he gets tackled. That's got to take a lot of his physicality on that body. It's going to be very physical. And as they don't have the numbers, that might play into the game as well tonight. I know we're just first quarter, yeah, but that might come into trouble in the fourth quarter then.
Yeah, as you get into the game, you get a little more tired. There's no subs, so a lot of guys going both ways. It's going to be, they're going to have to dig deep and make sure they use that conditioning that they've been doing during the week, did in the summer. Take advantage of it. This time the punt is away and clean. It's going to be returned around the 30-yard line, trying to weave his way through traffic, but he's taken down.
Taken by number 1 for the Firestorm.
It was also a pretty clean defense for Scorpions, as obviously the punt got to the 30-yard line, but he didn't get opportunity to run super, super far and came much from that on. So pretty well done by the Scorpions. As I have to mention, we were just talking a little bit about the conditioning, and I already saw one of the guys eagerly grabbing to one of the bottles. I would say that's pretty early already.
Oh, yeah,
We're in a game
absolutely.
like this.
Yeah, get some hydration going. I'm sure just a couple downs will make you tired. Number 1, Stephen Imke with the return there for the Firestorm. Firestorm now starting at their own 38-yard line. This time the end around, taken down right around the line of scrimmage.
Number 9,
Gage Benjamin with the carry right there, listed as a tight end.
Yeah, not a lot of gain on there. Tried to run around, but the Scorpions saw through that and tackled him down very quickly. I have to say, in these previous games from the Scorpions, I feel like their defense has been pretty solid. Like they have been able to read it really well. And on the top of my head, I do think also from a couple of the defense they have some offers out there. So that's great to see as well.
Yeah, Antoine Simpson, somebody we talked to ahead of the game, one of the better DBs out there for the Scorpions is this carry. This time by MK once again, goes straight up the middle. Short gain there on second down, but as we were saying, Simpson coming all the way from Queens, New York, went to Basha for high school and trying to find some D2 offers. He's got a couple offers himself, like Coach Lewis was saying down there for the Scorpions.
Yeah,
Enjoys it. Said he was glad that the summer is finally over.
yeah,
Over
right.
the heat.
Over the heat.
I'm sure
It's
is
a good night out tonight.
absolutely. I'm sure as most of us are. This time the pass to MK. MK is picked up and speared out of bounds.
Number 1 on the reception.
Number 30, Steven Casada, the linebacker, with a
Pulled out of bounds by number
hefty
35.
tackle right there. Brings up fourth down for the Firestorm. So a nice stand early from the Scorpions, like we were talking about. Go out there, get those stops.
Yes, and that's gonna be very important for them. Get those stops. Make sure this ACU offense doesn't take it too easy going down the field. It does look like they're gonna go for it.
Yeah, looks like they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it on fourth down. This heavy run offense. Let's see what they do here. They hand it off the end around once again to the tight end who's breaking away, and he's got himself a first down. Gage Benjamin with another nice carry and moves the chains on fourth down for the Firestorm.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid carry, just enough to get them through that first down. For a moment, I thought he was slipping there on the field, but he managed to keep his balance and get out there. So very cool to see from him. I think we'll see a lot more from him tonight.
Lineman leading the way right there. Now first down from past the 50 for the Firestorm. Handoff straight up the middle, still churning the legs. Another nice first down run.
On the run, number 80.
This time it's Daniel Brooks with the carry. Another guy listed as a tight end, maybe playing a little bit more of a fullback role, getting in there, getting the ball,
Brought down by
taking
number
handoffs.
Yeah, very nice. Um,
Second
I'm
and
also
5.
wondering to see, we know that the Scorpions have been pretty heavy on penalties lately, and I know last time I talked to Coach Lewis, he said he's looking to reduce that. So I'm curious to see how they build on that from their last game on coming off a bye week, but hoping to reduce that this game as well.
Another end around to MK. MK is swallowed up by the defense after picking up just a couple yards. Cuts that end around run inside and brings up another third down now
The tackler is
for
number
ACU.
27, Jerron Dory.
We have
Number
4
0,
yards.
LJ.
Excuse me, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We have 4 yards to go. They're probably gonna go for it and make another first down. That's my guess for this play.
We'll see. Yeah, third down, going to try to convert, but I think you're absolutely right. Even if they do get to fourth down right here, they went for it on their own 40. I'm pretty sure they'll go for it on the Scorpions 40. Referee's blown this one dead. Looks like head referee is going to go in there and serve a timeout. So with that, we will take our own timeout and be back right after some of these messages. Don't go anywhere.
The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe, with an experience so good it remains indescribable, with something for every seafood lover. Try one of their amazing custom seafood boils, sandwiches, appetizers, and salads. Angry Crab Shack Tempe is located east of I-10 on Warner Road, 480-674-3847. The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe. Come ready to eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show, HJCAC action. My name's Dane Palmer here with Jasmine Dickmans on color, Max Wayland over here, the TD to my left. manning the controls. Handoff up the middle, kind of blown up right there by the Scorpions in that front four for the Salt River Scorpions. Gets in there quickly. No gain on third down, brings up fourth down.
Yeah, that defense was pretty solid. I believe it's LJ Freeman who did a big part on that defense as well. This was at ACU a little bit back over there, but like I said, I think we're gonna see them and try to go for that fourth down still conversion over that. Yep, no.
Yep, here it is, the fourth down attempt for the Firestorm. They've already converted one for one on the night. See what they can do here. MK in motion. They fake the handoff. They're going to throw. Looking downfield. He's got a man wide open. Nobody around him. Peyton Roris finally chased down, but big catch and run right there. Another fourth down conversion for the Firestorm, and they move the chains on a big play.
And what a conversion was that. I believe he catch it around the 23, but that was a long pass after a fake handoff. He faked me out there, by the way. But that happens a lot.
Great fake handoff right there. That's one of the most underrated and important things about a quarterback is how good are they at faking that handoff and faking everybody out. If they can fake us up here in the booth out, they're doing a pretty good job.
Oh, for real, yes.
So first down, just short of the goal line, so not going to be first and goal. The first down is in play here for the Firestorm. Under center, let's see what they can do. Got a man in motion, handoff up the middle, turning his legs, a physical run game.
Number 22, Cordell Lee.
Number 22, Cordell Lee, another guy listed as a cornerback, getting in there as a running back now.
So what's interesting to me to see is that we just talked about Scorpions have to have a lot of stops on defense, but with a pass like that, there's nothing you can do. And then now they're so close to the end zone, it's getting dangerous over here. So they need to get some stops in.
Yeah, going to need stops here. They've done a great job getting them to fourth down, but can't hold them there. Quarterback Bo Ogles. Handoff up the middle, but it's blown up. Nice job right there by the Scorpions defense. Number 22, J.J. Grant. Number 5, Carson Lewis, another guy with some offers here for the Scorpions, able to get back in there quick and brings up another third down. Third down we've seen on this drive from the Firestorm. We'll see if the Scorpions can finally hold them.
But that's got to be an important one. I mean, they were getting so close toward that end zone, and then to drive them back like that. I don't know. That's got to do some mentally as well. But we'll see what these ACU offensive line can do because we know they're good at the fourth down conversion and getting in there.
Ogles rolls out to his right. He's got pressure on him early. He's going to have to launch it into the end zone, and that one is intercepted.
Yes.
Number 3.
Number 10, Bo Ogles pass intercepted.
Tyus Dragon is able to pick it off. Number 5, Carson Lewis, a guy who we just talked about, was in there in the backfield. This time he flies in there, gets an interception in the end zone. Makes it a touchback. Scorpions going to get some new life at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's playing into their energy a lot, and that's things that are going to be keys for them tonight, especially with such a small roster. They need that energy to keep going and keep that positive in there, especially if they've been through such a rough season. It's been hard on these guys to be out here on the field and enjoy it, but these are the little moments that they need to keep and get their fun and pleasure out of it.
Got to capitalize on the turnovers, absolutely. Now, first down for the Scorpions. ACU showing pressure. Kraft rolls out, launches this one. Falls over right when he catches it.
Oh, and we see a flag on the play. I think it is because one of the ACU players gave a little bit of a handoff.
85, Ignacio Lopez took a shot late right there, and our first flag of the game comes out.
Pretty late, I would say, for what I'm used to from these JUCO games. 4 minutes and 57. Yeah, 57 seconds. Just the first leg of the play. But that gets a first down for these Salt River Scorpions, which gets them up farther into the field. They can use this. They really can use this.
Yeah,
Will make their job a lot easier tonight.
absolutely. Interception into a
First and 10 from the 30.
unnecessary roughness penalty moves them up 15 more yards. So basically starting at their own 35 here. Let's see what they can do. First down. Kraft takes a snap. A little screen pass is too high. Intended for Fernando Ramirez that time.
Fernando Ramirez.
Going to bring up second down.
So that's interesting how we were talking about that. We were expecting actually more of a running game for them, but so far they've been very successful in their passing game. So maybe that's also something the ACU defense is not used to yet, and they'll have to adapt to that.
Yeah, Kraft, we talked about that, trying to get the quarterback going early. Certainly doing that here. Second down now for the Scorpions. This time handoff up the middle. Once again with Ramirez. He's going to be stood up by a whole group of Firestorm linemen.
Yeah, they saw that through very quickly and were able to stop him there from getting a lot of yards on the run play.
Brings up a third down for the Scorpions, trying to avoid a second 3 and out here. See if they can do it. Jasmine,
Okay.
Scorpions head coach, what are you going to draw up right here? What play?
Now you're asking me a question. I would say go for the pass, go for a long pass. They've been so successful these pass drives we've seen them with the passes. So
Let's see. Kraft in shotgun. Offense spread out. He's going to throw it. Dumps it off to Ramirez. Ramirez, he's got some speed, is racing to the corner. Big collision right at the sticks. Looks like he's going to be marked about a yard short.
that was impressive. And the pass, as I said it,
Called it. Called the pass.
yay, got that one right for tonight.
Ramirez just short of the first down. Brings up 4th and 1. Let's see what the Scorpions do here. Looks like they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it.
As they should, I think this is very important. You can definitely get these 2 yards in.
4th and 1, snap, no one moves, but Kraft still finds a man somehow, some way. Number 85, Ignacio Lopez, with another catch, and no lineman even moved on that play. I'm pretty sure that was not intended, but it fooled everybody.
I know. It fooled literally everybody, even us. It looked like the play was dead, to be honest. I didn't see anybody moving, and then Kraft was just moving on his feet, and then suddenly there's somebody open right in the middle.
So nice job making something out of nothing. What could have been a costly turnover on downs ends up being 4th down conversion. So already 3 4th down conversions in this one. Kraft, play action, looking for his man, and he's got him. Number 7, Ronald Galletti Jr., another West Mesa, New Mexico high school guy.
Also with an offer on his name, so very exciting to see all these guys play. Seeing them play together as well, like these starters have some great offers on their back. Hopefully they'll get them out there. It was sad to not see them for us anymore, but
Yeah, I'm sure the New Mexico viewers have been seeing Kraft and Galletti for a while as that play is blown up in the backfield.
yeah.
Number 47 of Arizona Christian University, Damian Puebla, is back there immediately and is going to back the Firestorm up a couple yards. Now it makes it another 3rd down.
Let's see if the Scorpions can get something out of this 3rd down drive. But as you said, yeah, they were very quick with that tackle to go on him.
So the interception and the penalty.
But they're moving slowly up on the field.
Slowly getting it downfield. Scorpions started with some good field position after the interception forced by Carson Lewis. See what Kraft and the Scorpions offense can do here. Pressure coming, throws over the middle, and it's overthrown. Maybe a little miscommunication on the routes there.
But we
And a
have,
flag is down in the backfield.
let's see what that flag is for.
Glenn Big Bear Rathburn
roughing the
the
passer.
head referee. Going to be roughing the passer on the Firestorm.
An automatic first down.
So Scorpions get another automatic first down.
I mean, they kind of need it, right? We said they're getting slowly up on the field. It might be just a little bit too slowly, especially if we compare it to that ACU offensive line. They move very quickly with long passes, and we see Kraft trying to do that, but also he was unsuccessful. Luckily for them, they got some extra yardage by penalty.
So the flags have all essentially been on the Firestorm so far. 1 minute, 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Kraft drops back, looks over the middle, just out of reach.
Hayden Kraft's pass is
Looks like he was
incomplete.
going over there again for Ignacio Lopez.
Yeah, just short over there. He wasn't able to catch that ball. But that is what Kraft is looking for those longer passes and trying to see if they can speed it up a little bit, um, gain more yardage than just by a couple of runs. Because that ACU defense is prepared for the runs.
Some adjustments on offense here. Kraft takes a snap, looks out to the left. That pass is caught by Galletti. Galletti trying to fight his way forward for a couple extra yards.
Complete to number 7, Ronald Galletti Jr.
With a complete pass, though,
Tackled by number 43.
and tackled by number 43 of the ACU
Court-
defense.
Cord
Sorry.
Johnson on the tackle there, got in there quickly. Another nice pass there, though. Third down impending now, unfortunately for the Scorpions. Unlucky on a couple pass attempts right there.
We'll see where they get though, because up until now, their third downs have been conversions into first down a lot. So never say never.
See what they can do. Kraft takes a snap. He's looking deep. He's got a man. It is complete in the end zone. Heaven Duran outran his defender and takes it in for 6.
That was a beautiful, beautiful touchdown, Dane. Excuse me, but beautiful touchdown over there. I think super important for the Scorpions to get that first touchdown of the game. I mean, they need this. They need this energy going on, as we said, especially with such a small roster. It's so important that you keep your energy going throughout the whole game, throughout every quarter, every play. So very great to see them run such a good touchdown.
So with 10 seconds left in the first quarter, the Scorpions get on the board first. Hayden Kraft with a great throw to Heaven Duran. A little miscommunication there on the extra point, as that one is going to be no good.
The attempt is no good.
So Salt River coming off the field now, did a nice job, capitalize on the turnover. With that, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back after a couple messages.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer here with Jasmine Dickman's on color. Max Weiland over here on the left of me. Once again, manning the controls.
We have about 10 seconds left in this first quarter, and number 33 for the Scorpions, Hasbar Abdul is gonna kick us a kickoff.
Abdul's kick out to the left side is going to bounce right past an ACU defender. Did he touch it? Stephen Imke in the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. A little bit of panic right there from the Firestorm.
Yeah, we can see that panic from up here, and I have to say we're sitting pretty up high, but it looked like he slipped on the field multiple times, which I'm actually surprised about because I've been out here on this field when it was super rainy, and it was super slippery by then, but I would expect the field to be very slippery right now.
Yeah, it's a little humid down there. When we were down there, it's kind of like
Yeah,
wet, and so there might be a little bit of moisture in the turf down there at Sunny Slope High School. Arizona Christian trying to get back out there on offense and strike back after Hayden Kraft threw a nice ball, 30-yard touchdown to Heaven
and it's
Duran.
gonna be important for these Scorpions defensive line to make the ACU defense stop constantly and not get them any momentum, I wanted to say, but they got pushed back a couple yards on the 25-yard line of
First and 10
ACU.
for the Firestorm from the 25.
First down now for the Firestorm. Ogles trying to make something happen. Fakes the handoff, gives the end around. Breaking a couple tackles, making a couple man miss. Number 8 all the way up the right sideline. He's got track star speed. It's a race to the pylon. He's not going to make it. Touchdown saving tackle right there by number 20. Nice run right there from the Firestorm. Made it all the way around the edge and just could not turn off the burners, but there is a flag down on the field.
Yeah, just as I was about to say, that the defense really needed to get a stop in the ACU offense gets a very, very long rundown over there.
Helmet to helmet contact. It's going to go against the offense. So that's going to back the Firestorm up after the big play. An unfortunate penalty thrown there. Looks like that was actually number 22, J.J. Grant. Number 23, who made the big tackle right there, saving a touchdown. Took a nice angle. Got no idea how he caught number 8.
No, that was impressive. He touched him just enough for him to not get the touchdown and lose his balance as we end this first quarter,
ACU 0.
where the score is 6-0.
So 6-0, start of a new quarter. We'll be right back after we take a quick break. Don't go anywhere on the Varsity Sports Show.
Hey guys, Vince here from the Varsity Sports Show. Nothing beats a hometown touchdown, on the field and on the table. Join us at Zips or Goldies, where families, friends, and teams come together for great food. They make everything fresh, like their hearty burgers or irresistible focaccias. The restaurants are family friendly with a huge menu and plenty of seating. Goldie's Sports Cafe is in Scottsdale at Via Linda and Mountain View Road, and Zips Sports Grill has 14 Valley locations. Come hungry, see you soon at Zips or Goldies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. Welcome into the booth live. My name is Dane Palmer with Jasmine Dickmans and Max Weiland over here, our TD to the left. Experimenting here, getting it done with the booth cam. Pretty exciting and heck of a game so far. A 10-play drive right there from the Scorpions. Ended up in 6, but new quarter getting started now for the Firestorm after the big run called back after the penalty. Number 33, Cage Whale. Well, nice run there on first down.
Nice run, but also I think the Scorpions credited each other for that defense. I saw number 5, Carson Lewis, tapping number 0, LJ Freeman on his head, saying he did a good job keeping the energy high up.
Yeah, missed a couple assignments maybe on that play, or kind of got stuck and able to do a nice job to recover, stop the touchdown, penalty backs them up. Now they've got some real opportunity here to hold the Firestorm short. Looks like number 42, Elias Ortiz, is in there on the tackle.
Yeah, so far the ACU offense has been getting little by little gainage on their running game, but their most gainage has been on their passing game as well. So I'm very curious to see when we will see them hit that, as they only have 5 yards to go to get their first down.
So a third down now for the Firestorm. Ogles got pressure early, throws it, gets it off. Bobbled catch, still going on his feet. wrapped up, taken down. Ortiz late makes the tackle. Caden Smith hauls that one in, and that's good enough for a Firestorm first down right along the sideline.
I feel like I have some magic kind of how do you say that? Some magic.
A magic ball.
Yeah, because every time I start talking about, oh, they should throw a pass in there, they do, or whatever. Not that I'm this good of a predictor. Not at
Well,
all.
first down right here. Jasmine, what do you see? What are we going to do?
I'm expecting a run.
Expecting a first down run. All right, you heard it here, folks. Jasmine Dickman guarantee a first down run right here. 13 minutes in the quarter. There's the run. Left side once again, trying to find some space. Can't do it. Number 19, Caden Smith again with the carry.
What stands out to me is that this ACU, excuse me, over there, ACU offense um, has been looking pretty well at trying to get away from their defenders by spinning into them and trying to avoid getting tackled to the ground. Looks like they got some experience over there.
Penalty is down on the field.
Offsides.
Got ourselves offsides. I'm just going to move the Firestorm forward. And that penalty's declined. So after the first down, the carry moves them closer to the end zone.
They're
Second and goal.
Yeah, super close to the end zone right now.
Ogles under center. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws left corner of the end zone. He's got a man wide open.
Number 10, Bo Ogles throws complete.
Complete to number 2. Plenty of space in the end zone. Puts 6 on the board for the Firestorm. They strike right back.
He made that look very easy. It was so open over there in the end zone. Quarterback getting an easy pass opportunity to look into there. Yeah, it didn't seem like it took the ACU offense too much effort to get that touchdown in right after the Scorpions touchdown, which keeps this game super exciting and just keep going forward and forward, or back and forward, excuse me, over there. As they're going to go for an extra point conversion.
Now on for the extra point. Kick is up. It's a line drive, and it is no good. So that keeps the score 6-6.
Did you just do the 6-7? Did I see that? Am I in the corner of my eye? Dang.
You did not, because it's not 6-7. It is 6-6 here on the Varsity Sports Show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. HJCAC action. My name's Dane Palmer with Jasmine Dickman and Max Weiland, the TD over here to the left. Having a great time so far. Exciting game, 6-6. This second quarter just getting started. Scorpions getting the ball back. This one's going to be returnable, and it is going to be returned. Trying to find a lane, breaking a couple different tackles before he's finally pushed out of bounds. Richard Bean with a nice return there for the Scorpions.
I thought that was going to be a pretty hard tackle over there, but he managed to keep his balance and actually run a couple more yards over there. So very beneficial for those Scorpions. Starting on the 28, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, their own 28. Yes.
First and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Pretty good field position so far. Carson Lewis with the INT in the end zone on the first drive from the Firestorm in an 11-play drive that ended in an interception and eventually led to Salt River going down there and putting 6 on the board. See what the offense can do now.
As they're waiting, stalling a little bit of time.
Kraft takes the snap. He's got pressure early. It's a screen pass complete to number 24, trying to get his way around that edge. Not going to be able to do it. Tackled by Tyler Ham. Ryan Simeon, once again, another nice catch and run. And it's enough for Scorpions' first down.
It was pretty exciting to see such a good pass thrown there through the middle, and then him looking for the open room, open space down on the field to run as fast and far as he can.
So quick first down. Scorpions moving quickly here to start this drive. One play, one first down. Kraft drops back, has a man wide open. Up the sideline, couple defenders racing to get him. Ignacio Lopez, one of Kraft's favorite targets today, with another big-time catch and run and another Scorpions first down.
Big energy on the field from everybody over there. They're super excited to play tonight. I feel like, if I may be honest, that they have so much energy tonight, maybe even more than the last time I saw them. They're just happy to be here on the field, and I don't know, maybe that does something to their plays as well, because they've been moving through these drives pretty quickly in the second quarter.
Yeah, last game of the season for these guys, for the Salt River Scorpions. Been a long season for them so far, winless, trying to get their first win in their last game. Kraft, late snap right there as a flag is going to fly. I believe that's going to be false start on the offense. So something that the Scorpions have been pretty good at avoiding so far in this game is the penalties, as that one's going to go against them. It's going to back them up 5 yards, makes it 1st and 15.
Yeah, but to be honest, they've been pretty good on reducing the penalties. I know that was one of Coach Lewis' focuses, really wanting to reduce that penalties as they got so many in the beginning of the season. Maybe also a reason that the guys just had to get used to each other, and maybe it helps that it is a smaller roster. You know exactly who you're playing with. You know each other's tendencies, so that helps as well.
Absolutely. This time on two, once again. Now, flag flies in late. This one should be lined up in the neutral zone from the defense. So just as the 5 yards is taken away from the Scorpions, it's given right back.
Yep. We're back to where we started.
Right back to where we started, like nothing even happened.
Good for the Scorpions.
Brings it back to 1st and 10 for the Scorpions.
Something the ACU defense cannot really use. But it has thrown the Scorpions a little bit out of their momentum.
Now let's see. So 2 penalties in a row. Let's see what the Scorpions can draw up here. Now on 1st and 10. Kraft drops back, looking deep. Loads up, got his man again. It's almost caught.
That was incredible. It looked so much like he was going to caught it. I think it bounced into his hands, but then out to his hands again. That would have been an incredible pass, but unfortunately for the Scorpions, incomplete.
Heaven Duran had it bobbling off his face mask. Was a great adjustment to get back to the ball. Defender made a nice play, but just was unable to find it in the air. Would have been a huge play for the Scorpions. Brings up 2nd down.
But as I said earlier, this pass game from the Scorpions has improved so much throughout this season. I don't think I've ever seen this much passing game from them.
Yeah, Hayden Kraft has really grown as a passer from that first game 6 weeks ago. This pass complete out there to
Hayden Kraft throws complete to number 9.
Dre McKnight.
Good enough to gain some yards. Is not a good enough for first down yet. But
Antoine Simpson.
I believe the Scorpions can get a conversion maybe on their 3rd down, maybe on the 4th. As I hear ACU defense, I believe, calling out that they're going to go for a run.
This time it is a run, a handoff, trying to bounce it out to the left side. Wrapped up from behind. Taking it down around the line of scrimmage. Pickup of just a yard. Makes it 4th and very short now for the Scorpions.
So, Dane, tell me, what does it do when you hear the defense calling out the play you were actually going to play? Like, as I said, I think I heard the ACU defense calling out a run. Would you still plan to go with your own and stick to your plan, or will you change in that moment?
Yeah, it's hard to make that quick of an adjustment when you can hear the team calling out what they think you have. You learn that stuff on film as this handoff is going to go up the middle, and it looks like it's enough for Scorpions first down. Still trying to push the pile.
Damian Elzy, the ball carrier.
Damian Elzy with the carry right there.
As we're waiting to
It's good
see.
enough for a Scorpion.
Yep,
First
it is
down.
enough for a first down.
As I was saying, it's hard to make that quick adjustment if you're on the field and you hear them think they know what play you have. So a lot of times they just stick with it and go with it. But how the defense knows that is just watching film, line up in a different position. They see how far away the running back is from the quarterback. Sometimes if they're lined up a yard off and even with the quarterback, that can mean run. If they're dead even with the quarterback to his right or left, it can mean pass. It all depends on the offense, though. Kraft now drops back, looking over the middle. That one's thrown and incomplete. It's like he was trying to hit Ronald Galletti Jr.
For Ronald Galletti Jr.
I mean, it is pretty hard for an offense. I experience it a lot when the defense in front of you calls out your play. And I think in my sport, it's a little bit different because we can adjust very quickly on the spot. But it isn't as easy for football players, especially with a lot of plays they have to remember and these crazy names they have for these plays, as I learned throughout this semester as well.
Absolutely. There's all sorts of names. They all mean something different to a different player, numbers and words and signs, and the quarterback down there has to remember all of them because who's the first person everybody asks when they don't remember the play?
Quarterback.
Quarterback. Kraft pulls the handoff. Another screen. He's got pressure early and nowhere to go. Number
Yeah.
43,
Sacked by number
Peyton
43.
Roris, is in there another time.
Yeah, and Kraft got sacked over there very, very quickly.
Third down and
Looked
20.
like he didn't get enough protection from those O-line to
Roris,
prevent that sack for him, so that sets him back.
number 43, Roris has been a standout early tonight for the Firestorm. We've seen him in on a couple plays. That time, able to sneak into the backfield. Get himself a sack now on 3rd and very long for the Scorpions.
Yeah, they have 20 yards to go. That's got to be a pass.
Kraft drops back, launches one deep, going for McKnight. McKnight, and it's intercepted. Couldn't see it. It went through the hands of McKnight and right into the hands of Tyler Ham, the cornerback. Nice catch right there to undercut the throw. So Kraft's first interception of the night comes on 3rd and 20. Sets the Firestorm up inside their own 10-yard line. Referees talking it over. See where they spot this ball. And it looks like they're going to spot him actually inside the 5-yard line at their own 2. So Firestorm going to have their work cut out for him coming out of the end zone.
Yeah, that is pretty close to the end zone. A beautiful interception over there for a moment. It looked like the Scorpions catch that, but as soon as I saw Tyler Ham jumping up that happy, we knew it was an interception.
So now the first drive of the
First
second
and 10
quarter.
From the 2-yard line.
Second drive, I guess. Actually, first drive of the real second quarter instead of taking it into the second. See what the Firestorm can do. Vogels drops back. New quarterback in. Pass broken up last second. Nice job right there by Steven Quesada. Sneak a hand in there and break it up.
Intended for number 82, Jake Benson.
Yeah, that was a very good break over there for the Scorpions defense. And I mean, we've seen it.
Check
They're
number
they're solid
16
tonight. Their
on the
defense is
throw, Logan
doing a good job.
Clotterly.
Something this ACU line will definitely struggle with.
Straight up man coverage right there at the 2. New quarterback is Daniel Rustin. Takes the snap, drops back, looks to his left. He's got a man wide open, and it goes just over the outstretched hands of Jake Benson.
Yeah, that was just either a little bit too hard or he just didn't have the speed quite yet to get that. But otherwise, he would have been wide open, and I'm so sure that would have been a touchdown.
So put that one on just a little bit too much of a line right there. The left-handed quarterback unable to hit on what would have been a, like you were saying, for sure touchdown. Would have been a 98-yard touchdown catch and pass. But now 3rd and 10 inside their own 5-yard line. See if the Firestorm can get out of it.
They have to do something right now.
Handoff, he's in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Steven Casada in there takes down the running back in the end zone, and that is a safety. Put 2 points on the board for the Scorpions.
That was an incredible defense. I didn't expect them to actually wanting to run that ball from ACU offensive line. Very, very important point, I think, here for the Scorpions. They're very happy with it as well. And yeah, important safety over there. I mean, it's always tricky when as ACU offense have to start so far back into your own field, but then
Absolutely.
to risk it and go for one where you're 2 yards out, that's so risky, and it didn't pay off for them this time.
So it did not. So they miss on one pass because of some nice coverage by number 31 of the Scorpions. Then they miss on another pass from an overthrow. That would have, I mean, pretty much we could call that one a touchdown. He had nobody around him for 20 yards in any direction.
No, for sure.
Now the 3rd down run out of their own end zone, tried to get out, and they were unable to. So a safety right there by the Scorpions defense. They're doing a nice job so far. Just 6 points allowed in this first half.
Yeah, as we're going to see a kick from number 91 of the ACU offense.
Number 91, Remy Adria's kick is lined out there. Kind of jogged around, trying to find a lane. Jeroen Dory cuts that one to the right sideline, and a nice gain on the return. Now Scorpions are set up nicely once again.
This is a big improvement that we've seen from the Scorpions. I think maybe one of the biggest ones throughout the season. I know they've been improving well, but they've also had very difficult opponents to show it through. What I find interesting is that we can compare this so much because these two teams played each other in the season opener of the HJCAC season, and obviously ACU won over there with a pretty comfortable score, I would say, but they don't have it comfortable tonight at all.
Yeah, absolute. Firestorm have looked very uncomfortable on offense, defense. Just look like they're kind of guessing out there. Scorpions trying to push this lead even further. Kraft dropping back, throwing towards the sideline almost. Intercepted at that left hash. Isaac McKeon is able to get in there and break that one up.
Yeah, almost another interception, but not able to build on that and catch it so they could have the interception as well. Would have got a lot of momentum for ACU, but unfortunately for them, it's the Scorpions who can get to their second drive and continue to keep their momentum in this game. As we see Kraft directing his players.
2nd down now for Kraft and the Scorpions. Shotgun snap, handoff to Ramirez, who's met right in the gap by a whole group of Firestorm defenders, but
Fernando Ramirez
picks up
on the
a
run.
short chunk of yards on second down.
Number 49, Jalen Medina.
Yeah, not the lot they were hoping for. I mean, we've seen that pass game strong, but I'm sure the ACU defense have seen it as well, and the defensive coaches have seen it as well. So they're probably going to be prepared for that, and that's a tricky thing, I think, as we've seen almost interceptions from the ACU defensive line. So they got to be careful right now, the Scorpions.
3rd and 8. Kraft drops back. Flag comes in late. Kraft had pressure. See what this one is all about. Turn back to our head referee to make the call, talking it over. Glenn Rathburn to make the call. Going to be a false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. It's still 3rd down. 3rd and longer now for the Scorpions.
Yeah, not something they would have loved to see, obviously, but something that the ACU defense can really, really use right now. Just get those Scorpions out of momentum, make sure that they don't gain a lot on these drives, and keep them as far away as possible. Because once they get that momentum, we've seen it, they take an advantage on it, and they'll score.
Scorpions offense was rolling up until that interception, and now it looks like they're going to draw a false start from the defense. So as far as this one moved back on the last play, it's going to move 5 yards forward. And once again, like nothing happened, that hard count and those quick claps from Hayden Kraft are doing a really good job drawing the defense offside.
This feels like a replay from, what is it, maybe 10 minutes earlier. The same exact thing we have seen. So actually nothing happening there for the Scorpions. They're fine. Being able to put that defensive line on trick there.
Tight formation. Kraft dropping back. He's got pressure. Launches this one out to the right. And it was a perfect throw, just barely out of reach for the defender. But Galletti is unable to haul it in along the sideline. Fadeaway throw right there from Hayden Kraft is incomplete.
Yeah, that was going to be another insane throw, and I think we'll see a punt over here. The Scorpions won't try and get this 4th drive into an opportunity for them. So they'll play it safe right now, and they'll go for the punt. As safe as you can call it, because you never know what happens. I've seen some punts going wrong, not even only in JUCO, but also in high school as well. So
Yeah, got to have a clean operation on special teams. Everybody is very worried about the offense and the defense. But you got to remember that special teams are on there too. And hopefully, I'm sure the Scorpions are thinking that they can get this one off clean, and they can. A booming punt right there is touched and fielded at the 9, but it looks like it's going to be muffed.
The punt is fumbled.
Number 32 is in there right away for the Scorpions, trying to wrestle it away.
That's recovered by number 8.
But he is unable to rip that one out of the hands of number 8 of the Firestorm. Would have been a huge change in momentum once again.
yes, I agree with you, Dana. Would have been a huge change.
So with that, we'll take a quick break and recap. We'll be back after this.
Overwhelmed by crushing medical bills that keep you up at night? Imagine the heartbreak of delaying care for your family because of sky-high deductibles, copays, and surprise out-of-pocket costs. It's a nightmare no one should face. At Fountain Hills ER and Medical Center, we've partnered with Instinctive Health Pass to deliver Health Pass, your emotional lifeline for true peace of mind. Visit instinctivehealthpass.com today. Sign up to slash costs on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer with Jasmine Dickmans. Max Weiland over here manning the controls. End around handoff there from ACU and a big collision.
Yeah, hard tackle over there by number 5 from the Scorpions, Carson Lewis. I was about to say just right before they were going to run this play. We've seen this ACU offense start in their closer end zone, and that was fatal for them. But it seems like they learned and they got a new opportunity from that, getting a second down and just 5 yards to go. I mean, they should be able to um, convert on this. If it's not this drive, just somewhere in the next three.
Second down now for the Firestorm. Steve Imkin on the last carry. This time up the middle, bounced outside, trying to find a lane to escape, but nowhere to go. Cage Whale.
Yeah, number 85 from the ACU offense over there did a nice little, not a tackle, but he managed that. One of the Salt River Scorpion players couldn't tackle the one who was running the ball, so that was nice team play over there. Something that head coach also emphasized on in one of our pregame interviews, that they really play as a unit and really play as a team, and that was something they wanted to capitalize on as well.
So bouncing the run outside leads to a Firestorm first down. Again to Imkin. Imkin trying to weave his way through traffic.
And off to Stephen Imkin.
Eventually tackled around the legs by a couple different defenders. Another nice gain on first down brings up second for the Firestorm.
Yeah, 2nd and 5 to go. Pretty good handoff over there. I think they've been very creative. The ACU offense have been very creative with their runs. Even though we know we're going to run, it feels like the Salt River Scorpions are not quite yet sure what they're going to do. And even if they have discovered where they're going to go, ACU offense is just really good at deceiving that.
Yeah, the run game working for the Firestorm. This time a pass out there to Weil again, but he is smoked right along the sideline. Flag comes flying in.
Ball carrier number 33, Cage Wild.
Carson Lewis in there on the tackle again.
Yeah, somebody we've been talking about quite a lot already this evening. Carson Lewis, also with an offer on his name, as a lot of these players on the Scorpion side. As we're waiting for the ref to tell us what the flag was about.
Head ref, Big Bear Rathburn, talking it over with his associates as now he comes out onto the field to make the call. Unsportsmanlike conduct is going to go against the Scorpions. It's an automatic first down and moves the Firestorm forward 15 yards from the spot of the penalty. Big mistake and a big break right there by the Firestorm.
Yeah, that shifts a lot of momentum into this game right now, because up until now we have not seen the ACU offense uh, gain quite a lot as we've seen the Scorpions do driving forward. So this helps them a lot, getting up on that field and trying to get on the Scorpion side of the field.
ACU in shotgun now. Just over 2 minutes left in the quarter. Pass quickly out, swung down right away. Carson Williams on the tackle again.
Logan Foggerly's pass complete.
Yeah, that was a pretty clean tackle. He saw it right away. As we have a call for a timeout.
This time a timeout is going to be taken, so we're going to take a quick break as well. We will be right back after this.
The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe, with an experience so good it remains indescribable, with something for every seafood lover. Try one of their amazing custom seafood boils, sandwiches, appetizers, and salads. Angry Crab Shack Tempe is located east of I-10 on Warner Road, 480-674-3847. The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe. Come ready to eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name's Dane Palmer here with Jasmine Dickmans with some color commentary. Max Weiland. manning the controls, putting it all together for us. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. HJCAC action. Arizona Christian University Firestorm taking on the Salt River Scorpions. Second down. Dropping back, lofting towards the sideline, and it is caught. Number 2 with a nice grab along the sideline. Logan Fonderly's pass. Way downfield, and that's a big play for the Firestorm. Puts them inside the 15-yard line of the Scorpions.
That was an incredible throw and a good catch. Good from the offensive line to see that and receive that pass. Looked like it was going to be a little bit difficult.
And ball popped out right there on the snap. No signal quite yet. Let's see what they say. And there it is. Fumble recovery by the Scorpions, and just like that, the tables have turned once again. Scorpions defense pounces on the ball and gets it back in the hands of their offense.
This has been a game of going back and forth, swifting momentum every time. It's so close between these teams. We've seen great things on both sides from both teams. Incredible night so far. Very exciting as we're almost heading into halftime with 1 minute and 33 left on the clock here. We're seeing Scorpions offense going up once again with Kraft.
Scorpions going to get started at the 23-yard line. Belt high snap. Looking out towards the sideline. Pressure on him. DB crashing down on that throw. Ronald Galletti Jr. was not turned around when it started going out towards him. Minute 28 left.
Would have missed something if there was another interception over there. Almost seemed like it was going to be. That would have shifted again this whole game. But it would have been very fitting into tonight as we've seen so many shifts around.
Yeah, lots of twists and turns. Early in this one, first half, almost ready to conclude. Scorpions trying to get back down there. Jasmine, pass, throw, run. What are you thinking?
Run.
Run play on 2nd and 10.
Yep.
Is the prediction. It's a pass. Over the middle. Nobody there. Intended again for one of Kraft's favorite targets, Ignacio Lopez.
Yeah, that's my first wrong prediction of the night. Unfortunately, as we see Kraft walking to the sidelines, talking with one of his coaches, probably about what the play is going to be. Normally, we see that a lot in high school. Quarterbacks really relying on the coaches on the sideline. I think this is actually the first time I've seen Kraft walking down so closely to his coach.
Yeah, Kraft has been doing a really good job of making the adjustments on the fly, getting those play calls in quick. And looks like we got a little bit of a twitch right there from the offensive line of the Scorpions.
Yeah, what is always funny to me is that you can immediately see by the players. So let's say like it is a false start right now, but ACU defensive line, they already pointed as soon as they saw one of the offensive line move too quickly, calling for that false start before the whistles even blew.
So 3rd and 15 for the Scorpions now. Passing situation, 3-man rush coming. Handoff up the right side, cutting his way through for a hard tackle right there, Simeon.
Yeah, he went for it with a hard tackle. Almost made a whole flip on that. As we get a timeout for the Firestorm.
Timeout is taken by the Firestorm. With that, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go anywhere.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. Now, if you're wondering how we got here, earlier in tonight's game, Hayden Kraft found Jalen Duran on an awesome 30-yard touchdown pass along that left sideline. Then later on, we had a safety down there in that far end zone. ACU pinned deep by an interception of their own. Instead of falling into the end zone, they ended up marking him down at the 2-yard line. Tyler Ham made the pick, and Scorpions defense were able to capitalize, and now after a nice pass play from the Firestorm, Scorpions got the ball back, and now they're going for it on 4th down after a fumble on the snap. Now trying to draw the defense offside, as you can hear there. Hayden Kraft screaming, "Somebody jump! Somebody move!" And the defense does not. They hold strong. 1 minute, 11 seconds left after the timeout by the Firestorm. Another one taken right there by the Scorpions. And as we were saying, there was a big pass along the sideline that moved the Firestorm deep into Scorpions territory. But as they got back up onto the ball, they had some trouble with the handoff. Ball hit the turf. Scorpions defense jumped on it right away and got it back into their offense's hands. Doesn't look like the offense is able to capitalize on this turnover, though.
No, but they were very quickly with recovering that ball as soon as the Firestorms left on that. But it's a 4th and 6 to go. It's pretty far, but they're not going to go for the punt, so let's see if they're able to convert on it. Oh, never
Here's
mind.
the long snap. It is the punt. That one's a skying punt, and it bounces down. Did it touch a Firestorm player? Doesn't look like it did.
That punt touched the player.
Scorpions defense going to come back out onto the field at around the 38-yard line.
Yeah, and excuse me over there. That punter was exactly in my blind spot, unfortunately. I didn't see him
Right
there
in
on
between
field.
the pillars
Yep.
of the press box. Great press box here at Sunny Slope High School.
Very grateful to sit in the press box as well. As we see another shift. Let's see what the ACU offense is gonna do with this 1 minute and 2 seconds left into the second quarter, right before halftime.
ACU offense trying to make something happen. Roll out to the right, dumped off quickly. A nice pass play right there, made a man miss, but stays in bounds. Number 22, Cordell Lee, with the catch and run. Ma'afonoti, the quarterback, in now for the Firestorm. We see that a lot with the Firestorm, which makes it kind of tough to track those quarterbacks, as Firestorm are going to take a timeout. So with that, we will take a quick break as well. Be right back after these quick messages.
Hey guys, Vince here from the Varsity Sports Show. Nothing beats a hometown touchdown, on the field and on the table. Join us at Zips or Goldies, where families, friends, and teams come together for great food. They make everything fresh, like their hearty burgers or irresistible focaccias. The restaurants are family friendly with a huge menu and plenty of seating. Goldies Sports Cafe is in Scottsdale at Via Linda and Mountain View Road, and Zips Sports Grill has 14 Valley locations. Come hungry, see you soon at Zips or Goldies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name's Dane Palmer here with Jasmine Dickmans and Max Weiland over here to my left. Keeping our graphics rolling, scoreboard, clock. Jasmine providing some expert analysis and predictions on plays.
Doing my best here, Dane.
I want to say she's 9 for 10 on the night.
Yes, I am actually.
Shooting at a 90% rate. Not too bad, not too shabby. We also want to say thank you to everybody watching right now. We appreciate your comments. We look at them. We know we need some help with the pronunciation sometimes. As much as we do our research and get down there, sometimes it can get jumbled up, and so we appreciate that as you guys help us out on our broadcast, and we thank you for watching. That snap comes in delayed. Whistles blow the play dead. It's like referees are looking towards the clock, trying to get the adjustment up back to 49 seconds.
Yeah, as we just have a little error with the clock. I mean, also just humans. Errors can happen all the time, not just on the field for the players or coaches or referees, but also for the people handling the clock over here.
Clock is a tough job. I have run the scoreboard for some high school football games back in the day, and it was not easy. Fanotti rolling up, swerving through the defense. A big gain on first down.
Number 11, Ma Funuti.
Taken down very hard by, I believe it's number 42
Hold down
for the
by
Salt
number 42,
River Scorpions and Lions, Ortiz.
So now Firestorm moving quick. Fanotti takes the snap, drops back, throws out to the left side, pass is caught. Trying to make a man miss. Eventually gets out of bounds.
Ma Funuti's
Pass complete to number 82.
Number 82, Jake Benson.
Yeah, they have to
Jake
move
Benson
quick.
with the catch.
I mean, we have 26 seconds left in this second quarter. They have to make their move quick. I mean, they're lucky that it was out of bounds for right now, so they have a little bit of time to discuss their play. But you want to get this touchdown in before half. That puts you up ahead of the Scorpions, shifts the whole momentum of the game. I mean, it's always nice to get ahead of your opponent and going into halftime like that.
So they've gone 40 yards in 3 plays, started at their own 38. 26 seconds left on the Varsity Sports Show. My name's Dane Palmer with Jasmine Dickmans. Fanotti trying to make him miss, and he gets it off. Or was he down? They're going to say he was down, so it's a sack. Number 37, Gabriel Rodriguez, got back there right away, put the pressure on him, and took him down.
Yeah, that was a great sack. Very seen well through from Rodriguez over there. Important for the Scorpions to get that and make sure that ACU is not going to get an easy way into their end zone.
So actually they rule it incomplete. They changed it up. Looked like originally they wanted to spot it right where he went down, but ends up being an incomplete pass. Third down now as a flag comes flying in.
Flags on field.
So how we started out with this first quarter with not a lot of flags, but then into the second quarter we've seen a couple of mistakes.
It's like we've got too many men on the field for the Firestorm. That's going to back them up 5 yards. Still third down. Illegal substitution there.
On Firestorm.
That's something the Firestorm can use tonight with 19 seconds left. You want to get as quick in the end zone as possible and getting a 5-yard penalty against you. That's not helping at all.
Third and long for Fanotti. The quarterback takes the snap. Looking out to the left side, fires quick. Got a man along the sideline, number 82. Good job right there. Taken down by Steven Quesada.
But the clock is
now
gone.
clock ticking down. Under 5 seconds. They're racing to get up there, and it doesn't look like they're going to get a playoff. They do. They snap it anyways. No whistles. Fanotti running around wildly in the backfield. Loops around, looks towards the end zone, and incomplete. Intercepted, but out of bounds.
Fanotti's pass is incomplete, and that is the end of the first half.
And that's going to do it for the end of the first half. Little drama there to end it. Score at the end of the first half. Salt River Scorpions 8 and the Firestorm 6. Going to have a good one on hand. Stick around. Let's watch the end of this one. We're going to take a quick break for halftime, and then we will be right back.
Hi everyone, I'm Evelyn Battis with Varsity Sports Show and Cronkite student at ASU. Currently, the Sun Devil women's volleyball team is making quite a name for themselves as they come off of a 12-game win streak with a tough loss to Iowa State on Halloween to close out that win streak. ASU women's volleyball is on an insane run this season with an impressive 18-3 record. Some standout players on the team include Bailey Miller and Naomi Glover. Miller has 298.5 points scored on the season, and Glover has 285.5 points on the season. So you should catch a game before the season ends on November 29th. The Sun Devil volleyball team will play at home, November 7th, against number 21 ranked BYU, which is a game I wouldn't miss if I were you, and also November 13th against Arizona. And we all know how the U of A versus ASU rivalry is, so this volleyball game is going to be absolutely insane to go watch, so I recommend you check it out. November 26th against Cincinnati, and finally November 29th against West Virginia. These are all the games where the Sun Devils will play at home, otherwise they're going to be playing away and out of state. But if you're out of state and happen to come across a Sun Devil volleyball game, I would go ahead and check it out. Because the ASU women's volleyball team is definitely one to show up for and support. The girls are absolutely killing it this season and need all the support they can get. You know how much a student section and a lot of fans change the atmosphere, and I think we can get the girls back on a win streak. So again, I'm Evelyn Battis for Varsity Sports Show and Cronkite student at ASU. Thank you for watching, and go check out an ASU women's volleyball game on November 13th against U of A.
The WNBA is seeing record growth from sellout crowds to soaring TV ratings, but players say that their pay still does not match the league's success. The WNBPA, or the Women's National Basketball Players Association, has raised concerns that salaries have not kept pace with the league's rising popularity. Under the current agreement, WNBA players earn a fraction of what NBA players make, with rookie deals starting around $66,000 and top salaries capping near $250,000. It seems like this seems to be a non-issue for WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert.
At Unrivaled this past February, I sat across from Kathy and asked how she planned to address the officiating issues in our league. Her response was, well, only the losers complain about the refs. I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything.
Beyond pay, players also want better working conditions like full-time charter travel, improved facilities, and stronger long-term benefits. With the Players Union opting out of the current collective bargaining agreement, or the CBA, negotiations for a new deal are heating up. The WNBPA says this moment is more about just money. It's about fairness and the future of women's basketball. Well, for now, fans and players alike are watching to see if this growth era brings not just bigger crowds, but bigger paychecks. This is Blessing Frazier reporting for Varsity Sports.
Arizona State defeated Iowa State in a Big 12 matchup on November 1st, 2025, led by a record performance on the ground by backup quarterback Jeff Sims. The win secured bowl eligibility for the Sun Devils. In relief of injured starting quarterback Sam Levitt, Jeff Sims set an Arizona State record for most rushing yards by a quarterback, with 228 yards on 29 carries. This included an 88-yard touchdown run in the third quarter that gave ASU a 24-16 lead. He also passed for 177 yards and a touchdown. Iowa State had a chance to come back late in the fourth quarter, but the Sun Devils defense made a crucial stop, and that secured the win. Arizona State committed 3 turnovers on offense, including a fumble and interception by Sims, but that was able to not be their worst problems as they were able to secure the win in the end. The Arizona State defense stepped up big as they played well all throughout the game, and especially on Iowa State's final drive of the game. The Sun Devils have a bye this week and then play West Virginia on November 15th at Mountain America Stadium. Reporting for the Varsity Sports Show, I'm Ryan Gaylord.
Hey fans, Vince with the Varsity Sports Show. You've had the rest. Now treat yourself to the best Japanese grill in Arizona. It's the Boss. Boss Bachi Japanese Grill in Mesa. Grilled shrimp, steak, and all the best veggies with or without a twist of spice. Sure to please everyone. Dine in or take out. Located at University and Country Club in Mesa. Open daily. 602-859-3759. The Boss. Boss Bachi. Hablamos Español.
Overwhelmed by crushing medical bills that keep you up at night? Imagine the heartbreak of delaying care for your family because of sky-high deductibles, copays, and surprise out-of-pocket costs. It's a nightmare no one should face. At Fountain Hills ER and Medical Center, we've partnered with Instinctive Health Pass to deliver Health Pass, your emotional lifeline for true peace of mind. Visit instinctivehealthpass.com today. Sign up to slash costs on unlimited future visits and erase current outstanding bills from using our facilities, saving you thousands in worry-free relief.
The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe. With an experience so good it remains indescribable, with something for every seafood lover. Try one of their amazing custom seafood boils, sandwiches, appetizers, and salads. Angry Crab Shack Tempe is located east of I-10 on Warner Road. 480-674-3847. The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe. Come ready to eat. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Hey guys, Vince here from the Varsity Sports Show. Nothing beats a hometown touchdown, on the field and on the table. Join us at Zips or Goldies, where families, friends, and teams come together for great food. They make everything fresh, like their hearty burgers or irresistible focaccias. The restaurants are family friendly with a huge menu and plenty of seating. Goldies Sports Cafe is in Scottsdale at Via Linda and Mountain View Road, and Zips Sports Grill has 14 Valley locations. Come hungry, see you soon at Zips or Goldies.
Hi everyone, I'm Evelyn Battis with Varsity Sports Show and Cronkite student at ASU. Currently, the Sun Devil women's volleyball team is making quite a name for themselves as they come off of a 12-game win streak with a tough loss to Iowa State on Halloween to close out that win streak. ASU women's volleyball is on an insane run this season with an impressive 18-3 record. Some standout players on the team include Bailey Miller and Naomi Glover. Miller has 298.5 points scored on the season, and Glover has 285.5 points on the season. So you should catch a game before the season ends on November 29th. The Sun Devil volleyball team will play at home, November 7th, against number 21 ranked BYU, which is a game I wouldn't miss if I were you, and also November 13th against Arizona. And we all know how the U of A versus ASU rivalry is, so this volleyball game is going to be absolutely insane to go watch, so I recommend you check it out. November 26th against Cincinnati, and finally November 29th against West Virginia. These are all the games where the Sun Devils will play at home, otherwise they're going to be playing away and out of state. But if you're out of state and happen to come across a Sun Devil volleyball game, I would go ahead and check it out. Because the ASU women's volleyball team is definitely one to show up for and support. The girls are absolutely killing it this season and need all the support they can get. You know how much a student section and a lot of fans change the atmosphere, and I think we can get the girls back on a win streak. So again, I'm Evelyn Battis for Varsity Sports Show and Cronkite student at ASU. Thank you for watching, and go check out an ASU women's volleyball game on November 13th against U of A.
WNBA is seeing record growth from sellout crowds to soaring TV ratings, but players say that their pay still does not match the league's success. The WNBPA, or the Women's National Basketball Players Association, has raised concerns that salaries have not kept pace with the league's rising popularity. Under the current agreement, WNBA players earn a fraction of what NBA players make, with rookie deals starting around $66,000 and top salaries capping near $250,000. It seems like this seems to be a non-issue for WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert.
At Unrivaled this past February, I sat across from Kathy and asked how she planned to address the officiating issues in our league. Her response was, well, only the losers complain about the refs. I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything.
Beyond pay, players also want better working conditions like full-time charter travel, improved facilities, and stronger long-term benefits. With the Players Union opting out of the current collective bargaining agreement, or the CBA, negotiations for a new deal are heating up. The WNBPA says this moment is more about just money. It's about fairness and the future of women's basketball. Well, for now, fans and players alike are watching to see if this growth era brings not just bigger crowds, but bigger paychecks. This is Blessing Frazier reporting for Varsity Sports.
Arizona State defeated Iowa State in a Big 12 matchup on November 1st, 2025, led by a record performance on the ground by backup quarterback Jeff Sims. The win secured bowl eligibility for the Sun Devils. In relief of injured starting quarterback Sam Leavitt, Jeff Sims set an Arizona State record for most rushing yards by a quarterback, with 228 yards on 29 carries. This included an 88-yard touchdown run in the third quarter that gave ASU a 24-16 lead. He also passed for 177 yards and a touchdown. Iowa State had a chance to come back late in the fourth quarter, but the Sun Devils defense made a crucial stop, and that secured the win. Arizona State committed 3 turnovers on offense, including a fumble and interception by Sims, but that was able to not be their worst problems as they were able to secure the win in the end. The Arizona State defense stepped up big as they played well all throughout the game, and especially on Iowa State's final drive of the game. The Sun Devils have a bye this week and then play West Virginia on November 15th at Mountain America Stadium. Reporting for the Varsity Sports Show, I'm Ryan Gaylord.
Hey fans, Vince with the Varsity Sports Show. You've had the rest. Now treat yourself to the best Japanese grill in Arizona. It's the Boss. Boss Bachi Japanese Grill in Mesa. Grilled shrimp, steak, and all the best veggies with or without a twist of spice. Sure to please everyone. Dine in or take out. Located at University and Country Club in Mesa.
Overwhelmed by crushing medical bills that keep you up at night? Imagine the heartbreak of delaying care for your family because of sky-high deductibles, copays, and surprise out-of-pocket costs. It's a nightmare no one should face. At Fountain Hills ER and Medical Center, we've partnered with Instinctive Health Pass to deliver Health Pass, your emotional lifeline for true peace of mind. Visit instinctivehealthpass.com today. Sign up to slash costs on unlimited future visits and erase current outstanding bills from using our facilities, saving you thousands in worry-free relief.
The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe, with an experience so good it remains indescribable, with something for every seafood lover. Try one of their amazing custom seafood boils, sandwiches, appetizers, and salads. Angry Crab Shack Tempe is located east of I-10 on Warner Road, 480-674-3847. The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe. Come ready to eat. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Hey guys, Vince here from the Varsity Sports Show. Nothing beats a hometown touchdown, on the field and on the table. Join us at Zips or Goldies, where families, friends, and teams come together for great food. They make everything fresh, like their hearty burgers or irresistible focaccias. The restaurants are family friendly with a huge menu and plenty of seating. Goldies Sports Cafe is in Scottsdale at Via Linda and Mountain View Road, and Zips Sports Grill has 14 Valley locations. Come hungry, see you soon at Zips or Goldies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer, here with Jasmine Dickmans and Max Weiland over here, manning the controls, getting it done for us. And once again, how we got here. We had the touchdown pass from Kraft to Duran. A nice strike along the sideline, about 30 yards in the first quarter on their second drive of the game. Get things going early for the Scorpions. Almost right away. Firestorm come back. They strike. Get a touchdown of their own. Quarterback Ogles finds number 2 on the on a go route along the sideline, and ends up putting it in for six. They both miss extra points, and that makes it 6-6. And then after an interception inside the 5-yard line by the Firestorm, they end up getting kind of stuck back there, pinned deep. And then Scorpions defense stepped up, made a tackle in the end zone, forced a safety, and now we're here 8-6. A pretty electric back and forth, grindy first half. Both teams
for sure.
Scratching and clawing for this win.
Yeah, it's been a momentum shift throughout the whole game for both the teams. I love that we're able to hear what's going on the field so well, because as both of the teams came out of their locker rooms, they were full of energy, like screaming happy things. Just both teams looked very, very energetic coming out of this locker room, which is given to them as well. I mean, the score's so close that they need to keep their energies both up, and there's hope for both. Like I couldn't tell you which one of these teams is gonna win tonight.
Yeah,
That is not a prediction I am about to make. Not yet. Not
so you'll
yet.
predict the plays, but not who's gonna win.
Not yet.
All right.
Honestly, I can't tell with all these momentum shifts going on. There's so much that can happen right now.
Absolutely, yeah, that's right. No insider trading here at the Varsity Sports Show. We don't make predictions on games, just on what's going to happen in a play. Here's the kickoff now to get us started. Opening kick return and tackled early.
Kick return by
Number 27, Jeroen Dory, clipped the leg right there and brought him down early.
Yeah, very good tackle, very tactical, hitting him right at the leg, so you make sure that he loses his balance and isn't able to run or give some pressure back as you try to tackle him. Let's say for his chest, he could still be keeping his balance and standing up right there. So pretty nice tackle on the leg there, making sure he isn't able to go that far.
So we've actually got an offsides penalty on the Scorpions on the kick, so they're going to kick that one again.
Well, let's see what we can get here from a second kick right now.
It's going to make this will make the kick a little bit more returnable. Of course, now returners will probably move up to 15-yard line, 20-yard line. Looks like they're still staying pretty deep.
Yeah, they have confidence in the kicker from the Scorpions that he will kick it very far. It looks like as they're slowly moving up a little bit though, and the kicker from the Scorpions getting ready.
Steve Imke, one of the returners back there. Now kick is a line drive right to Imke, who's going to field it at the 10-yard line. Cuts it around to the right, now going up the middle. Nice return right there. Puts him down at about the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that's a very good return. Something ACU can definitely use heading into this second half of the game. I mean, as we said, the momentum has been shifting out throughout the whole game, so it's nice for ACU to come out of the locker rooms and being able to convert on a kick and then get a return like that so far into the field already. That will definitely help them get through the field tonight.
Yeah, playing with a short field makes a big difference. ECU coming back out on offense. Ma'afanoti still in there at quarterback. Inside handoff. Stopped right away. Like number 27, Jeroen Dory once again on fire to start.
Actually, some
the second half
play, I believe, even. So whereas they got such a good return, they're getting set back a little bit right now.
Now Fanoti's going to roll out to the right. Got pressure, stiff arm. Pass behind the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Intended for Steve Imke, but once again, Dory in there right away, flying around, making all types of plays at the start of this second half.
Yeah, I thought almost that ACU was going to be sacked over there, but he managed to get a little helpless throw out there before he got tackled to the ground. So as we are on the third down, 12 to go.
It's like number 23 was back there right away to put the pressure on Finotti. Now he's dropping back. Screen pass complete. Trying to get around the defender. Still on his feet. He's breaking it all the way up the sideline. Cage Weil takes it all the way. A house call on the opening drive for the Firestorm.
That was incredible, Dane. He managed to cut through the field so quickly, keep these Scorpion defenders off his feet, staying on balance, staying on his feet. And then I think about the 30-yard line, he was all alone, wide open. The only thing he had to do was run it into the end zone and getting a touchdown in there so quickly, a minute into the second half of the game. Very, very important for ACU.
So ACU already coming out. Looks like they're going to go for 2 right here.
I mean, in a game like this, every little point counts.
Absolutely.
They need as much points as they can, as it is so super close between these two teams.
This is an important 2-point conversion here. Because now if the Scorpions can go down and score after stopping them, have that much more of a chance on the lead. Now right back to Weil. Looks like he's going to be short.
Yeah,
Looks like LJ Freeman was the first guy in there. Took him out at the legs and stopped that run short.
Yeah, just about a yard or two short. I mean, this is pretty significant moment for both the teams. Scorpions are still staying very close within ACU. That 2-point conversion would have done a lot for ACU.
Yeah, absolutely. ACU is getting started hot right now in this second half. Cage Weil taking it all the way. What a job right there on the screen pass. So just as it looked like the Scorpions defense was going to be out there flying around making their own plays, ACU fires right back and makes a huge play on offense of their own.
Yeah, huge play, very significant. Also for this game, and coming out of the locker room so strong, that says a lot about what happened in there and the energy shift. It's also hard for Scorpions mentally to get that on.
Kick is away, bounces off the legs of the returner now, trying to get it out, and he's met right away. Tackled by number 1 of ACU right there, Curtis Marr with the return.
Yeah, that was unfortunate that the ball returned like that, and he wasn't able to get it quite on the first try, so he couldn't get as far as he probably would have wanted to.
So initially it looks like the Firestorm were signaling it was a fumble, but referees say no, he was down. And the Scorpions are going to start 13:55 on the clock from their own 17-yard line.
That's a long way into all the other side of the field. I mean, we've seen the Scorpions getting a lot of yardage on their passing game, but I mean, this is a long way down the field to go. Even if you make some good passes in there, I mean, it's going to be definitely very hard to make it all the way into the end zone.
Spread look here. Pressure coming. Kraft gets it out quick. Caught right along the sideline. Heaven Duran.
Yeah, good pass there. Good look from Kraft and a good catch from Duran over there.
Nice gain on first down.
Yep. Now actually we're in a second down.
Second down now after the first down catch. Second down and medium right here. What do you think, Jasmine? Run play, pass play?
Pass play.
Pass play.
Yes.
Got it off quick. Kraft senses the pressure coming from this ACU defense. Making some adjustments. Kraft has pressure right away. Pass is incomplete. It's like he was trying to find Fernando Ramirez, who was in there towards the start of the game, but after that, we never really got to call his name again.
I mean, ACU knows they have to pressure Kraft because he doesn't drive super well under pressure. I mean, he he needs a little bit of space for him to be able to see and create that opportunity. That's where he performs at his best, and that's where we've seen him doing so well tonight when he just has that opportunity to take a second, get a look, get that pass out. But ACU knows it, and they know they have to pressure him.
Third down now for the Scorpions. Flag comes flying in. Looks like we might have a false start on the Scorpions this time. So not the best start.
No, definitely not the start they've hoped for after such a good first half. I mean, they want to capitalize on their energy, and that's something we've seen very well done throughout the first half. But they need to be able to keep that going, which is very hard, as we talked about. They have such a short roster. It's very hard to keep your momentum going when you're already tired from that first half. You only get about a 20-minute break. That's got to be tiring for these guys.
Yeah, that's kind of something we were talking about at the beginning of the game, just having some pretty short numbers that later on in this game they're going to start to tire out. Kraft hit as he throws, but he's got Lopez. Lopez dragged down from behind.
Tackled about the 32-yard line.
It's going to be enough for a first down, but we're going to have a stoppage on the field. So with that, we will take a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after this.
Hey guys, Vince here from the Varsity Sports Show. Nothing beats a hometown touchdown, on the field and on the table. Join us at Zips or Goldies, where families, friends, and teams come together for great food. They make everything fresh, like their hearty burgers or irresistible focaccias. The restaurants are family friendly with a huge menu and plenty of seating. Goldies Sports Cafe is in Scottsdale at Via Linda and Mountain View Road, and Zips Sports Grill has 14 Valley locations. Come hungry, see you soon at Zips or Goldies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer, here with Jasmine Dickmans. Getting ready here on first down after the catch by Lopez. Went off to the sideline a little gingerly. Hoping he's all right. Kraft now, handoff, broken play in the backfield right away. The Firestorm defense starting to heat up. Number 0 in there right away.
Yeah, it looks like that ACU defense has also found their momentum and know exactly what to look for, what to scout for, and know the play that Scorpions are going to run. Looks like they've got a pretty good talk in the locker rooms, I think, talking about what they want to accomplish into the second half, because they've been performing very well, coming out strong this for third quarter, excuse me, over there.
Kraft takes a snap, throws it out to the right, caught. Ramirez trying to get around the corner, not going to be able to. Goes down right at the line of scrimmage. Number 43, Court Johnson.
Yeah, it almost looked
Sprinted
like
out there. He's actually going to lose maybe a yard on that one.
it almost looked like that was going to be an incomplete pass as that ball bounced into the hands. But he was able to catch it. I'm not sure what would have been better, an incomplete pass or setting a yard back. I mean, they have 14 yards to go right now on their third down.
So 3rd and 14 for the Scorpions. See what they can do. Firestorm defense has been pretty solid. Going back to the start of this game, Scorpions have gone punt, long touchdown throw, interception, punt, punt. See what they can do here on 3rd and long. Kraft, low snap, Looking over the middle, in and out of the hands, and it's intercepted. Going up the right sideline, trying to find his way through. Chris Martinez is into the end zone. A pick six, and the Firestorm are rolling early in this one.
That was incredible. I think at least three of these Scorpion defenders or offensive line tried to take him down, tried to tackle him. He just wouldn't get down to the field and made it into the end zone, getting another touchdown over there for ACU. As I said earlier, they're coming out of this half break so super strong. Really seen a change in their energy shift from first half into second half. Maybe something the Scorpions didn't even expect, as they look a little bit surprised by the amount of energy and work ACU is putting in right now.
Yeah, so just like that, ACU goes up 10 points after just over 4 minutes. Now on, they're going to go for two once again. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle, trying to charge his way into the end zone, and he does. Cordell Lee gets in there, and Firestorm are hyped up right now, flying around. Scorpions watching this one just slip out of their grasp. Went into halftime with an 8-6 lead. And now with 10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third quarter, they are down 12. With that, we'll take a quick break. And after these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey fans, Vince with the Varsity Sports Show. You've had the rest. Now treat yourself to the best Japanese grill in Arizona. It's the Boss. Boss Bachi Japanese Grill in Mesa. Grilled shrimp, steak, and all the best veggies with or without a twist of spice. Sure to please everyone. Dine in or take out. Located at University and Country Club in Mesa. Open daily. 602-859-3759. The Boss. Boss Bachi. Hablamos Español.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer, here with Jasmine Dickmans and Max Weiland on TD over here to my left. A little bit of a handoff right there between Castaneda and Dory. Reverse in field, a stiff arm, trying to sneak his way up the sideline, and he's finally pushed out of bounds. Jeroen Dory.
What an incredible return over there. Something Scorpions definitely needed into this game. Looks like the time at work worked out well for them. As it seemed like they had a little bit of a miscommunication right up the return there, but I mean, we really can't have any comments on that because that was an incredible return, getting them at the 50-yard line exactly. So putting them quite up there on the field.
Well, Duran and Dory caught it at the exact same time almost, and it was kind of like a, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. You got this. And Dory did a nice job right there, working with what he had. Reverse field. A little bit of a momentum shift back in the Scorpions' favor here. Kraft in shotgun. Dropping back. He's got pressure early. Escapes. Rolls out to his right. Has a man. Galletti hauls it in at his knees. Nice pickup on first down on a wild play.
Dane, we have seen some incredible plays tonight. I feel like, yes, some plays have been a little bit off, but like this one again, it was insane. We talked earlier about how Kraft is a little bit like he has a little bit of, wow, I can't.
He's
even-
developed
Yes,
developed a lot, but he
thanks.
was a little wild to start, right?
Yes,
It's kind of what you were.
struggling with the pressure. That was what I was trying to
Yes,
say.
yeah,
But he handled
agree.
this so well.
Yeah, he did a really. I think in the season opener this year, he would have seen that pressure and just crumbled and gone down as he hands this one up the middle, but it's bounced out to the right side. Down near the sticks is Ryan Simeon. Like you were saying, yeah, he had a tough time handling that pressure to start. He's a first year, so first time playing with the Scorpions. But right there, you saw the poise, drop back, look downfield as that one is ruled enough for a first down. So an early pickup and a nice job by the Scorpions to convert.
Yeah, putting them at the 40-yard line right now of ACU's side of the field.
Yeah, so like you were saying, again, it was really nice job by him to watch the pressure. Arrives right there, drops back as a flag flies on this play. Drop back, rolled out to his right, got out of it. Finds one of his favorite targets, Galletti Jr., who's Kraft has done a really good job of spreading the ball out. See there, false start on the offense. But I want to say 4 or 5 different pass catchers in this one for Kraft.
Yeah, that's incredible. Very good to see. He has a lot of opportunities tonight. Great to see that he's not having to rely on just one pass catcher, but has so many great opportunities out here on the field. Lots of talent. I mean, we've talked about that a lot, but lots of talent on this roster as well.
Absolutely, Kraft. Takes a snap, pump fakes to the left, jump throw over the middle. It is incomplete. Caught. Galletti Jr. somehow hauled it in through the arms of Noah Sarchit, the DB.
Yeah.
As it looks like Hayden Kraft might be down in the backfield there. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with an update after this.
Overwhelmed by crushing medical bills that keep you up at night? Imagine the heartbreak of delaying care for your family because of sky-high deductibles, copays, and surprise out-of-pocket costs. It's a nightmare no one should face. At Fountain Hills ER and Medical Center, we've partnered with Instinctive Health Pass to deliver Health Pass, your emotional lifeline for true peace of mind. Visit instinctivehealthpass.com today. Sign up to slash costs on unlimited future visits and erase current outstanding bills from using our facilities, saving you thousands in worry-free relief.
The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe, with an experience so good it remains indescribable, with something for every seafood lover. Try one of their amazing custom seafood boils, sandwiches, appetizers, and salads. Angry Crab Shack Tempe is located east of I-10 on Warner Road, 480-674-3847. The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe. Come ready to eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. Looks like Hayden Kraft was able to get up there and make his way off to the sideline. Of course, we hope he's all right. He has been having a heck of a game tonight. We've really seen him grow as a quarterback, as a player. He's been awesome to watch this season, so we are wishing him the best, hoping nothing is too serious and that he can hopefully get healed up here, figure out what's going on. Looks like he might have collided with a lineman there. So backup quarterback is going to have to come in for the Scorpions.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting to see how that changes everything into this game. I mean, Kraft has been doing so well, been making good plays, good calls, seeing it so well, keeping this offensive line for Scorpions going. So let's see what this backup quarterback can do for the Scorpions as well.
Looks like it's going to be number 19, Richard Bean, in there at quarterback now. Flags flying in. Going to be a false start on the offense, so already some miscommunication.
Yeah, Richard Bean, tall guy, 6'2", from Gila Ridge here in Arizona. Let's see what he will do for the Scorpions. Very excited.
Yeah, went to Gila Ridge High School, like you were saying.
Yeah, excited to see what he will bring for the Scorpions tonight.
Now on 1st and 15 for the Scorpions. Bean drops back, looking to his left, looking deep towards the end zone. He's got a man. It is caught. on the very first play, finds his man, Heaven Duran, once again. This must be heaven.
Dang, this is incredible to see. A pass like that from the quarterback. And some good news over here. I saw Kraft jumping up right as that pass was catching all the enthusiastic energy over there within Kraft. So looks like he was able to jump and get up again. Not sure if he will be good to go for playing yet, but he was for sure good to jump up a little bit. So
Yeah, you're right. You can see that. We can see there the trainer kind of pleading with him. Hey, come on, let's go sit back down on the bench. I know that was awesome, but let's go sit back down.
I mean, that's kind of the player and the athlete. That relationship you always have as an athlete. You're trying to push as far as you can and always wanting to play and getting out there, even if it's just encouraging your teammates. And the athletic trainer panicked.
Being first and goal, handoff is stuffed, and it looks like ball might have popped out.
As we're waiting to see.
Still no call from the referees.
Let's see over there.
Looks like it's going to stay with the Scorpions, luckily. Able to jump back on top of that one. Would have been a drive killer, momentum killer right there.
Yeah, definitely. Very important for the Scorpions to keep this ball in their possession, especially as they're so close to this end zone. They need these at least 6 points, and my guess, my prediction is that they're gonna go for a 2-point conversion if they get this touchdown in, because they need all the points they can get.
Absolutely. There it is, another famous Jasmine Dickman's prediction right there with the magic ball. Let's make that a segment. Richard B now takes the snap. Looks like miscommunication, tries to roll out to his right, gets the pass off, and that one's going to sail out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Yeah, as he has to fix his equipment over there in his shoulder, running back over to the sidelines, probably gonna have a little conversation with his coach, asking what the play is gonna do, as all the players will follow him to talk with the line coach, talking about their play. Not a timeout.
Interesting. So, players huddling up, 6 minutes, 5 seconds left. Arizona Christian defense is still out there on the ball.
I mean, these Scorpions have 3 yards to go. It's a third down. It would be good for them to capitalize on this drive.
So some type of stoppage right there. Not quite sure what's going on, as now a timeout is going to be charged to the Scorpions. So with that, we'll take a quick break and be right back after these messages.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Hey guys, Vince here from the Varsity Sports Show. Nothing beats a hometown touchdown, on the field and on the table. Join us at Zips or Goldies, where families, friends, and teams come together for great food. They make everything fresh, like their hearty burgers or irresistible focaccias. The restaurants are family friendly with a huge menu and plenty of seating. Goldies Sports Cafe is in Scottsdale at Via Linda and Mountain View Road, and Zips Sports Grill has 14 Valley locations. Come hungry, see you soon at Zips or Goldies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on a starry night here in Arizona at Sunny Slope High School. My name is Dane Palmer with Jasmine Dickman's on color. Max Weiland over here on TD, directing it up. My guy Chase up there on camera with a nice shot there. A bright moon. It looks like almost sunlight up here. Now third down, and flags come flying in.
something that might be
It's like a false start on the offense.
false start. That's unfortunate. Not something they were looking forward to. I mean, you're never looking forward to a false start, obviously, but especially being so close to the end zone. Um, really, really wanting to get that touchdown into stay into the game, make it really hard on ACU tonight. You don't want that penalty for a false start. As we're also getting attacked by Box here in the press box.
Fighting the wilderness, fighting through it all the adversity here in the press box. Just over 6 minutes left in the third quarter. So Bean, after going in there, making an electric throw to Duran right away. Had a tough go here in the red zone. Drops back, got pressure early, steps up in the pocket, makes it out, now throwing across his body, and it's intercepted inside the 10-yard line. Dodging defenders, still on his feet, Damian Puebla.
Yeah, incredible interception there.
Is taken down after a gain of about 20 yards, but errant throw from Richard Bean.
Yeah, and good interception there from ACU. Very, very important for them to capitalize on that tonight. I mean, and they're up ahead by. Oh, I need to do math right now. 12 points.
So with that, we'll take a quick break as both sides recover. We'll be back after this.
Hey fans, Vince with the Varsity Sports Show. You've had the rest. Now treat yourself to the best Japanese grill in Arizona. It's the Boss. Boss Bachi Japanese Grill in Mesa. Grilled shrimp, steak, and all the best veggies with or without a twist of spice. Sure to please everyone. Dine in or take out. Located at University and Country Club in Mesa. Open daily. 602-859-3759. The Boss. Boss Bachi. Hablamos Español.
Overwhelmed by crushing medical bills that keep you up at night? Imagine the heartbreak of delaying care for your family because of sky-high deductibles, copays, and surprise out-of-pocket costs. It's a nightmare no one should face. At Fountain Hills ER and Medical Center, we've partnered with Instinctive Health Pass to deliver Health Pass, your emotional lifeline for true peace of mind. Visit instinctivehealthpass.com today. Sign up to slash costs on unlimited future visits and erase current outstanding bills from using our facilities, saving you thousands in worry-free relief.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer, here with Max Weiland, the TD over here, controlling the shots. Jasmine Dickman's to my right. Pass is incomplete, and Andrew Neerim up there, providing some high-quality HD video directly to you on the Varsity Sports Show on YouTube. Andrew kind of seemed like might have been a Despicable Me type of guy growing up with that shot of the moon right there. Maybe he's thinking about stealing the moon?
Stealing the moon tonight.
Not sure.
Who knows?
Nonetheless, some sweet camera work here on the Varsity Sports Show. Second down now for ACU. The handoff around the edge, got nowhere to go. Scorpions all over the place. On the outside, meet Gage Benjami.
Brought down by number 37, Gabriel Rodriguez, but also number 23 was pretty quick on that tackle as well.
What would you call a group of Scorpions? Guess that would be, I don't want to say a pack. Pack sounds scary.
A pack of scorpions sounds really
Pack
scary.
of Scorpions.
But maybe that's what they are, a scary pack of scorpions out here in the field.
I think so. Certainly right there. Now it's third down for ACU. They end around to the other side and got defenders all over his legs. Keeps the legs moving, but eventually Caden Smith is going to go down. Not until he picks up a first down, though, for the Firestorm.
Yeah, just enough for the Firestorm to get that first down in. They're still very far at the back of their own side of the field, so they have a long way to go. But I think they would love to put another score on the board, but they're in no rush. I mean, they're up ahead, comfortable lead. They've been doing their parts offensively as well as defensively. Getting that interception super important for them to keep it comfortable for them as well.
1st and 10 now for the Firestorm. Fake the end around, go right up the middle, but not much room. Cordell Lee stopped right away.
Yeah, not much space for him to go anywhere. As Firestorm will discuss and talk about how they will capitalize on this 7-yard play that they have to gonna run.
2nd and 7 now for the Firestorm. Lined up under center. Snap handoff up the middle once again. Getting away from him, Cordell Lee. Tripped up eventually by Carson Lewis. Cordell Lee posing his will here on this drive. 1st down for the Firestorm.
Yeah, both those names we have been calling a lot day and tonight. Carson Lewis, excuse me, over there, and Cordell Lee, very, very important players here for Scorpions and ACU tonight.
Now under 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. ACU driving here. Bo Ogles back in there at quarterback. Takes the snap. Quick throw out to the left is incomplete. A forward pass. Trying to go back out there to Lee.
Seemed like a little bit of a miscommunication. Quarterback might have passed that sooner than Lee expected him to do. So as he threw his hands up in the air, kind of wondering why quarterback already threw that so fast. I mean, it's not a super big deal, obviously, as they have 2nd and 10 to go. They can easily move forward from this. It's not a big defining play. Luckily, yet for them.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Trouble with the handoff. Lee somehow wrangles that ball right back into his arms. Prevents a turnover. Dangerous situation right there. Now 3rd down.
Yeah, they're making it very hard on themselves. Harder than necessary, to be honest. It almost seemed like it was going to be a fumble, but they were able to keep their ball in their possession and play it safely-ish, I would say, because they're making it so hard for themselves right now.
Absolutely there. Stakes are kind of coming back to bite them right now. 3rd and long. Jasmine, they don't get this. You think they go for it on 4th down?
It's hard to say. I mean, we've not seen them wanting to punt on a 4th down, but it seems like a long shot.
Dropping back. Ogles launching one deep. It is incomplete. Just out ahead of number 82. The intended receiver. He had Gage Benjamin running out there as well. Brings up 4th down now, and like we were saying, Jasmine, now is decision time. You're up 12. Minute 44 left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really necessary to try and get this 4th down anywhere. So as we see special teams coming onto the field, I think that's the right call for this play. You don't really need that 4th down right now. You don't need to take any risks and potentially giving up a ball right there on your own side of the field. So going safe and going for the punt there is, I think, a smart decision to go with.
Number 91, Remy Adrier, is going to come on to punt this one away. It's like number 23, J.J. Grant, is back there to return. Flag comes flying in. Delay a game against the punt team, so back them up 5 more yards and try it again on 4th down.
Very curious to see how this return will go for our Scorpions. I mean, we've seen some amazing returns and some returns that have not been going so well for them. So, curious to see where this one will bring them. Obviously, they need one of their amazing returns to stay into this game as we have 1 minute 44 left in this third quarter.
Scorpions down 12. Force a stop right here, and that one is away. And it is bounced at the 20, still rolling. Wisely stays away from it, but it's going to roll down to the 5-yard line. A nice job by the ACU special teams to pin the Scorpions deep. They're going to have to start at their own 6-yard line. Backup quarterback in there. Going to be a tough drive right here for the Scorpions.
Yeah, that's a long way to make it down out to the other side of the field. 1 minute and 30 left in this third quarter.
Scorpions getting back out there. Gonna have to try to put it all together on this one. Backup quarterback Richard Bean in there still. Gonna have to take over. Third quarter, minute 30 left on the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer with Jasmine Dickmans. Bean drops back, rolls out to the right, gets it off. He has a man, and it is caught. What a catch. Dre McKnight reaches out there and snatches it out of the air for a first down, gets them out of their own end zone. Nice job right there.
Yeah, that's an amazing catch and a good line of sight there from the backup quarterback. He saw it very well that Dre McKnight was open over there. Hopefully for them, they'll get down to the field in this way quickly with long passes because they really need that touchdown.
16-yard pass and catch right there. Pressure showing. Might be coming for Bean. Drops back. It's a screen pass to Ramirez. Ramirez has some blockers and some room. The speedy running back. Nice catch out of the backfield. And a nice chunk play for a first down.
Yeah, I mean, this is something we've seen a little bit earlier into the night, especially in the first half. Scorpions being able to get some quick first downs with passing game today, and making sure that they make their way down to the field very quickly. Something I think they've progressed throughout on this season very well.
Another 15-yard gain right there. Clock is going to wind down, and that's the end of the third quarter. Going into the final 15 minutes. Scorpions down 12, but they're driving. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe, with an experience so good it remains indescribable, with something for every seafood lover. Try one of their amazing custom seafood boils, sandwiches, appetizers, and salads. Angry Crab Shack Tempe is located east of I-10 on Warner Road, 480-674-3847. The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe. Come ready to eat. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer here with Jasmine Dickmans. Max Wineland over here on the controls, getting it done for us, making this happen. Got a heck of a game on hand for you. Scorpions down 8-20, trying to put it all together. Bean on first down, drops back, fires towards the sideline. It's tipped out of bounds. Trying to go back to McKnight over there. Nice job by Tyler Ham. Already got an interception tonight. Almost had another one right there.
I mean, I feel like Bean loves these risky passes. He really loves to go for the long pass, and it works out well sometimes. But it also creates a great risk of an interception, especially if the ACU defense knows where to look for the pass. As we've seen earlier tonight, them getting an interception in at a crucial point for ACU tonight.
Handoff this time. Ramirez trying to find the edge. He's got nowhere to go. Met in the backfield. ACU defense had him all rounded up.
By Isaac McKeon, I believe.
Number 5, Isaac McKeon, was in there right away. Forced him to bounce that one outside, and then he flew in. Made the tackle in the backfield. Big loss on second down.
Yeah, very big loss. Not something the Scorpions really want to get into tonight. I mean, they still have such a long way to go, and we've seen incredible gainage on plays from them from their beautiful passes, but this is something they really don't want to see.
Yeah, it makes it tougher. You become a little bit one-dimensional when that pass game starts really grooving. Bean's got to step up, avoids the pressure, now fires over the middle, got a man, Lopez. Nice grab, and he spins forward. See where they mark him at, and it's good enough for a first down. So they pick up the 3rd and long.
Yeah, that little backflip he did there, almost over one of the other guys that tried to tackle him, was just enough for a first down to get them there. Almost at half the field, they have a little bit to go. I believe it's 9. No, I'm saying that completely wrong. It's 4 yards until they're over half.
Heck of an effort by Ignacio Lopez to pick up that first down. Now Bean out of the shotgun. Heavy set, takes the snap, drops back, got pressure immediately, just throws it out there to get it away. And a flag comes flying in late. That one is going to be roughing the passer.
Yeah, as Bean's helmet fell off as well. Somebody told me, I think last week, that some of these guys don't really love to have their tight helmets on, and that's why we've seen them come off a lot. But I mean, there's got to be some kind of force there for a helmet to come off like that.
Yeah, so scary play right there. Fortunately, Bean is able to make it off to the sideline. Talking to coach. See what the call is on the field from the referees. Should be going on the Firestorm, and it is going to be roughing the passer on the defense.
Luckily, Bean looks fine, good to go. Probably just a little bit out of caution right here.
Scorpions get an automatic first down.
This certainly helps them. I mean, it moves them up the field a lot. Something they can really, really use tonight. Just gaining some free yards over here. We love free things, don't we, Dave?
Free yards are no football coach, no football player will ever complain about free yards. Of course, you don't want it to come off of roughing the passer, of course. But glad they have the penalty to kind of go against the defense when they do something unnecessary. Now, on first down, in there at quarterback is Ryan Simeon. Hands it off. Bean's got to come out for a play due to the helmet popping off. He has to come out and sit one play. Now Simeon coming off, Bean going back in. Second down for the Scorpions.
Yeah, so as we said, they have such a small roster. They had to get the running back for Scorpions as a quarterback right there. I mean, especially since Kraft is up and moving, luckily, but he's still out, probably precaution as well. Don't want to get his body on the line tonight.
Yeah, we talked about it. He's got some offers as well after this season. Now Bean, high snap, dropping back, flag down in the backfield. I think that's going to be a hold in the flip pass out there to Ignacio. I mean, that looked a little bit Mahomey. Ignacio Lopez reels that one in with one hand, but I believe this play is going to be coming back, and it is. Hold on the offense. They're going to replay second down.
We've seen another Mahomey play already tonight. Very interesting to see that happening in JUCO.
We have. You're right. There's been a couple that are pretty electric so far. Some jumping throws. Obviously, fortunately, the play that Hayden Kraft was injured on, but that jump throw downfield was a heck of a play. Nice to see him up and moving around, at least on the sideline. Still got a little bit of a limp. And I think I agree. Coach is going to tell him, hey, you had a heck of a season. Let's take a break here. Pressure on Bean. He tries to get that one off. Not going to be able to. Sacked in the backfield on second down.
Yeah, it's very hard, I think, to just keep passing and passing. At one point, that ACU defense is going to know you're only going to pass. We've not seen the Scorpions for a lot of running plays under Bean today, unfortunately for them, which makes their game a little bit predictable um, for
Yeah,
ACU defense tonight.
absolutely. That, like we were kind of saying, when they're so good at passing the ball, it kind of makes it a little easier for the defense to just say, all right, we're going to set up in a pass defense right here and try to get a stop like that. Now being on third and even longer this time, and looks like we're going to have a false start on Galletti. Little
Yeah,
flinch, got it going too early.
that's
Back him up
unfortunate.
5 more.
That's very, very unfortunate. I mean, 3 and 25 yards to go. Probably the only way you're going to be able to score on this is a pass, but as we have seen, ACU is so prepared for a passing game right now that it will be so predictable for them. And I think another risk maybe if you throw such a long pass like that of another interception for ACU.
Could be tough. We'll see.
Third down and 25 for the Scorpions.
What head coach Jordan Lewis draws up here for the Scorpions. Third down. Good snap. Steps out to the right. Pass complete to Simeon. Simeon pushed out of bounds. Excuse me. Rodriguez. Ramirez picks up a short gain there on third down and is going to bring up fourth for the Scorpions.
Yeah, unfortunately, not enough to get them nowhere near a first down. It's still 19 yards to go. That's a lot to gain. But as we got caught up a little bit earlier, seems like Kraft is doing okay, all good. Probably, as you said, coach just wanted to spare his body a little bit with the offers he got. He's been having an amazing season. You don't want to put your body on the line too much, and then for all these great offers to be in there. So
I will say a big shout out to Richard Bean, who's in there. He's taken a couple really hard shots and knows that he's the last line, so he's toughing it out, staying in there. Snap is away. It's a line drive of a punt that takes a ACU bounce and almost rolls back towards the Scorpions and goes out around the 30-yard line. With that, we'll take a quick break as we change possessions. We'll be right back after this.
Hey guys, Vince here from the Varsity Sports Show. Nothing beats a hometown touchdown, on the field and on the table. Join us at Zips or Goldies, where families, friends, and teams come together for great food. They make everything fresh, like their hearty burgers or irresistible focaccias. The restaurants are family friendly with a huge menu and plenty of seating. Goldie's Sports Cafe is in Scottsdale at Via Linda and Mountain View Road, and Zips Sports Grill has 14 Valley locations. Come hungry, see you soon at Zips or Goldies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer here with Jasmine Dickmans. Max Weiland over here, TD. Pass complete right there on first down to number 85 of the Firestorm. 9-yard, 8-yard gain on first down. So Scorpions forced to punt. Looked like they might have had a nice drive going there as they had 2 back-to-back first down passes. Then time expired. Brought us into the fourth quarter, and now we're here second and short for ACU after their defense forced a punt.
yeah, so very unfortunate for the Scorpions not being able to execute the plays they did so well. As we see here, ACU
Handoff right up the middle right there. Dragged down right away by number 37, Gabriel Rodriguez, as a flag comes flying in late.
As ACU's line off the sidelines is very, very high up. We can hear them screaming all the way over here in the press box, and that's a far way to go.
Yeah, they've got a heck of a crowd over there, heck of a team making a ton of noise. I mean, when you look at them compared to this sideline here with the Scorpions, the numbers are just very different, as the flag is going to be waved off. And the second down gain was short, but just enough, it looks like, for an ACU first down.
ACU.
Now on first down, ACU dropping back, finding the screen right there, blowing it up. Carson Lewis. It's in there right away to take down Cage Weil. Guy who we saw take one of those screen passes all the way to the house earlier on that opening drive from ACU. Since then, been pretty quiet. Long touchdown run after the interception. Then the punt there. So fourth quarter, almost halfway over here on the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer with Jasmine Dickman's on color. Max Weiland producing, TDing, doing his thing over here. Run now, trying to fall forward is number 85. He's going to be marked a couple yards short of a first down and brings up another short conversion opportunity on third down now for the Firestorm.
Yeah, they'll probably be able to move on this. I mean, we've seen them doing so well tonight.
Yeah, with that, it's been a pretty tough going for the Scorpions in this second half. They started off so strong, held ACU to just 6 points.
Yeah, and it's been very tough for the Scorpions. The second half, we've not been seeing them being able to score, whereas ACU came out so strong.
Third and short now. ACU going up the middle once again to Weil. Weil maneuvering way more than enough for another Firestorm first down. The Firestorm just putting together some really consistent and long drives.
Yeah, very important there. Pretty good run through the middle. Important to get that run down. As I said, they were probably gonna be able to do it one way or another, but to gain so much actually in your third, that's very useful, as they're now on the 43-yard line into Scorpion territory.
Yeah, marching into Scorpion territory. Under 6.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Faking the handoff, rolling out to his left. Pass is dropped, trying to find Cage Weil once again. In and out of the hands.
Yeah, just quite short. Not being able to catch that pass properly makes a second and 10 to go. Long way to go still, but they have 6 minutes left. Very exciting to see if they can get another touchdown right here in this last quarter.
6 plays already on this drive. Gonna have 3 more for sure. You see quarterback number 16, Daniel Rustin, launch something off the field right there. Takes a snap, hands it off, up the middle. Runs into some defenders right away, Cordell Lee. And a flag is down on the field.
Number 22, Cordell Lee, the ball carrier. Flag on
Is going to go against ACU, so that'll back him up.
holding.
Yeah, so where we've seen um, the refs being very generous and not quite a lot happening in the first quarter of this game with penalties. After that, it just got a growing line, I would say, in penalties. We've seen more and more. Maybe also the fatigue slipping in there, more and more arrows getting on the field, getting tired, and maybe not as focused on those little details causing for penalties like this.
Yeah, things start to get a little bit sloppy, like we were saying. These Scorpions are just so short-handed. They're doing a great job of getting in there and making it work. We talked to Antoine Simpson ahead of the game as Rustin's trying to find somewhere to go. He just goes down way in the backfield. So a huge loss on second down
Yeah,
for ACU.
that's not something they wanted to see on this drive, especially not after that penalty against them, and then such a big loss on this play. 27 to go. That's a long way, Dave.
Long way to go on third down. Like we were saying, we talked to Antoine Simpson. Went to Basha from Queens, New York. Says he's having a great time. Likes playing football. Been enjoying his time here with the Scorpions. Wants to shout out his family back at home who watches games. Under pressure, throw is lobbed out there. Incomplete. Rustin, after taking the sack, comes up short on the throw, and now it's fourth down.
Yeah, that means ACU is gonna have to punt it. So let's see where they end up, and maybe if the Scorpion squad can get something out of this return, potentially, hopefully for them, get some points on the board, show themselves where they showed them what they're made of. Because as we said, they have been progressing so much throughout that season. It would have been nice to um, see for them and prove themselves because they definitely deserve it just as much as ACU deserves it. Don't get me wrong. They both teams have been fighting so hard tonight.
Absolutely. It's been a real pleasure to watch and call this game. Snap is away for the punt. That one is boomed out and fielded at the 20 by number 23. Sprinting for the sideline, trying to high step his way inside. Takes it to the 32-yard line. With 4 minutes, 45 seconds, Scorpions going to have to start making their final push. We'll be right back after these messages. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer here with Jasmine Dickmans, Max Weiland. Getting it going over there. Pass falls incomplete on first down. Four minutes, 41 seconds left.
Yeah, curious to see what the Scorpion squad will do.
Bean trying to lead a fourth quarter comeback. Scorpions down 12 to the Arizona Christian University Firestorm. 11 personnel. Takes the snap. It's time. Sends it up the middle. Nice carry there on first down by Ramirez.
I'm so glad to see that they did a little running game under Bean there. We've seen it under Kraft tonight, but glad to see that they've also saw that ACU knew to expect these passing games from Bean. So good to see they're switching it up, getting into that running game.
So third and short right here. What do you think, Jasmine? Quick.
Pass.
Pass on third and short. Going new school. I like it. 11 personnel again. Pass out to the left side. Just off the fingertips of Ramirez on third and short. Let's see
To be honest, I don't want to predict it anymore because every time I predict it, I do it correctly, but then the play doesn't work out. So
Feels like the announcer's jinx, right?
yes, I'm not gonna say anything anymore. I just let the plays happen on the field.
So head coach Jordan Lewis has a decision to make here on 4th and 1. Go for it, keep the drive alive. Looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. Got trips right down here on the short side of the field. Let's see what they can do. Bean takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right. He's going to run for it, takes a shot, but he picks up the first down. Smart play right there by Richard Bean, the backup quarterback. Puts his head down, puts his shoulder into a defender,
Yeah,
and converts.
put that shoulder into defender for ACU, Derek Sanchez. Very very strong move over there from Bean. And good job getting a first down on their own 48-yard line with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Bean shotgun snap, drops back, looking over the middle, and it's caught. Ignacio Lopez been catching everything that comes his way. Big gain right there and a first down.
Incredible pass over there and an incredible catch at the 30-yard line. This time of ACU's territory with 2 minutes 50 seconds to go. Last quarter of the game.
Bean in shotgun, dropping back, lobs one to the right side, and it is intercepted. That's number 20, Tyler Ham, has his second INT of the day. Flag comes in late. He was trying to find Heaven Duran on a deep ball like we've seen happen a couple times tonight. We'll see what this flag is about, but looks like it is going to be Arizona Christian University. Oh, no, it's not. Defensive pass interference against the Firestorm.
Scorpions get the ball back.
So it's going to stay with the Scorpions and be a first down well inside the 20-yard line. Big break right there for the Scorpions.
Very, very important for the Scorpions to keep that momentum here. I mean, they could not really have used an interception.
First and 10 from the 15.
So maybe a little bit of luck. Maybe just,
Sometimes that happens when you take those deep shots, though, you know?
yeah.
Pass interference sets them up at the 15-yard line. 2.5 minutes left in this one on the Varsity Sports Show. My name's Dane Palmer with Jasmine Dickman on color. This time flung out to the left side. Galletti racing to the corner. Goes down inside the 5. And it's going to be enough for another first down for the Scorpions now inside the 5-yard line, first and goal.
Yeah, incredible to see. I mean, I wish that we would have seen this a little bit earlier from them tonight, because it feels like a long shot to come back so late in the fourth quarter, but still incredible to see.
So with that 2-minute timeout, we'll be right back after some of these messages. Don't go anywhere. Scorpions trying to come back.
Hey fans, Vince with the Varsity Sports Show. You've had the rest. Now treat yourself to the best Japanese grill in Arizona. It's the Boss. Boss Bachi Japanese Grill in Mesa. Grilled shrimp, steak, and all the best veggies with or without a twist of spice. Sure to please everyone. Dine in or take out. Located at University and Country Club in Mesa. Open daily. 602-859-3759. The Boss. Boss Bachi. Hablamos Español.
Overwhelmed by crushing medical bills that keep you up at night? Imagine the heartbreak of delaying care for your family because of sky-high deductibles, copays, and surprise out-of-pocket costs. It's a nightmare no one should face. At Fountain Hills ER and Medical Center, we've partnered with Instinctive Health Pass to deliver Health Pass, your emotional lifeline for true peace of mind. Visit instinctivehealthpass.com today. Sign up to slash costs on unlimited future visits and erase current outstanding bills from using our facilities, saving you thousands in worry-free relief.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer, here with Jasmine Dickman's Max Weiland on the controls over here to my left. We are past the 2-minute warning here at Sunny Slope High School. Salt River Scorpions down 12 to the Arizona Christian University Firestorm, trying to make a comeback. See if they can do it here on 1st and goal. Marched all the way down. Got their backup quarterback in. Pass interference call helped them move the chains. Bean, quick throw, and it is caught.
Richard Bean throws complete to Ronald Galletti Jr. Touchdown Scorpions.
No, looks like there's a penalty flag down despite the catch. The touchdown is good. Encroachment on the defense.
Offsides on the Firestorm. The penalty is declined, and that is a touchdown for the Scorpions.
So Scorpions put 6 on the board. See if they can make it 15.
Yeah, it would have been nice for them to get this a little bit earlier, but well-deserved touchdown, I think, and hopefully get 15 points on the scoreboard, get them closer to ACU tonight. As they're going for... No, never mind. I was about to say as they're going for 2 points.
Going for 2?
No.
They're going for 2.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they are. Oh, amazing.
Ronald Galletti with the catch there for the touchdown. Bean throws the fade ball out there to Dre McKnight, and that is going to be incomplete. Wow, looked like a lot of contact on that one, but regardless, incomplete either way. They were going to need to score a touchdown to even think about taking a lead in this game.
Yeah, that was going to be hard either way. So, you might as well just try and get that 2-point in.
So with that, we'll take a quick break as we get set up for kickoff. Minute 55 left. Let's see if the Scorpions can do it. We'll be right back.
Overwhelmed by crushing medical
The
bills
Angry
that
Crab
keep
Shack
you
in
up at
Tempe,
night?
with an
Imagine
experience
the
so good
heartbreak
it
of
remains
delaying care for your
indescribable,
family
with
because
something
of
for every
sky-high
seafood lover.
deductibles,
Try one of their
copays, and
amazing
surprise
custom seafood
out-of-pocket
boils,
costs.
sandwiches, appetizers, and salads. Angry Crab Shack Tempe is located east of I-10 on Warner Road, 480-674-3847. The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe. Come ready to eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Quick onside kick from the Scorpions, and it's going to be jumped on. Didn't quite go 10 yards, so none of the Scorpions could touch it. Nice job by ACU to just jump on that ball. Looked like it was Caden Smith able to fall on top of it. But a flag is down on the field.
I was about to say, as we see a flag on the play.
See what that is all about.
The refs talking with each other, talking it over, happily discussing. So we're waiting for the call to be made.
Heck of a game tonight. We knew we were going to have a close one when we saw Hayden Kraft throw that first touchdown out there to Duran. And then right away, Ogles came back and threw a touchdown to number 2 for Arizona Christian University. They struck right back. Failed to convert the 2-point conversion. Then an interception inside their own 5-yard line for Arizona Christian. Set up the Salt River Scorpions defense, as that penalty is going to go against the kicking team. So Scorpions
Offside penalty.
going to get called for offsides on that one. So I was saying, then they get the safety. They hold the lead all the way into halftime, stay up 8-6, and then early in the third quarter, some disaster. Arizona Christian University goes down there, scores quick. Then they turn the ball over on their own half of the field, and ACU able to convert. Looks like Firestorm are going to start on offense at the Scorpions 40-yard line. As they try to run all the clock off this one. Scorpions just 6 points away. They've made it close. See if they can get the ball back and get one final push.
I mean, you never know what happens in these last minutes of a quarter of a game.
Very true now. Trying to find his way through the line. Fanotti back in there at quarterback.
Fanotti, the ball carrier. Pulled down by number 30, Steven Quezada.
As
Timeout Scorpions.
Timeout is going to be taken by the Scorpions. With that, we'll take a quick break and get ready when we come back.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Dane Palmer, here with Jasmine Dickmans, Max Weiland over here to my left. Up there, up above us, in the sky. Just kidding, just on top of the press box. Andrew Neeram. Applying the visuals this time. Handoff up the middle. Trying to drag him down. They're picking him up in the air. Legs flying all over the place. Cage Weil, I mean, you can see that guy keeps his legs churning no matter what. Even if they're not touching the ground, he keeps the legs moving.
That's incredible. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
And after the third down run, Scorpions quickly take a timeout, trying to preserve some time. Minute 41 left here on the Varsity Sports Show. My name's Dane Palmer with Jasmine Dickmans. Jasmine, half a game. What's been the biggest highlight to you in this one? I know it's been a long game. Early was really the biggest highlights. I think this second half, it's been a real grind of a game.
Yes, I definitely think first half was amazing to see. But I do really like that we got to see backup quarterback for the Scorpions getting out there, getting his reps out there, and performing pretty well tonight. So that is definitely a highlight. I think we have seen highlights on both teams performing very, very well, throwing some incredible passes, long passes, beautiful touchdowns, but also on the defensive end, beautiful tackles, very, very smart plays throughout the whole night.
Yeah, it's been a relatively clean game, too. Not too many penalties. Both sides really putting out one of the best versions of football that both sides have put out all year. So third down, big third down right here. Scorpions need a stop. Trying to hand it off up the middle. He's circling around way in the backfield. Cage Weil somehow still gaining ground, and he gets back around the original line of scrimmage. I mean, are we playing Madden right now? Cage Weil turned it all the way around, somehow picks up maybe a yard.
Yeah, but that was incredible. As you said, we've seen his legs constantly moving, even in the air. Not the case right now, but just running, and going everywhere on the field.
Like a video game character out there running around, speed boosting around in the backfield.
Yeah, totally. Looks like he got a little, I don't know, like an energy up somewhere.
Hit a Pac-Man pellet.
Yeah, picked it up somewhere on the
Started
field.
flying around. So now the clock is going to stop again. Seems like, not sure what the stoppage is for. Either way, it's going to stop the clock. So now Scorpion's going to have one last chance. Look like the Firestorm may have burned a timeout right there. Maybe they figure they're going to have to run a play no matter what. So
Yeah, we have a minute and 7 seconds left into this game. I would say it's not enough, but you never know. Like, I'm not gonna
You
make.
never know.
Yeah.
You truly never know until it's over. Let's see. Scorpions need a stop bad right here. 4th down. ACU trying to put this one away. Salt River Scorpions trying to end it. Free play. Defender jumped off sides, throwing downfield, incomplete. But Salt River Scorpions jump off sides. Penalty. Looks like 5 yards is going to be enough. We'll see. Referee's talking it over. Head referee Glenn Rathburn out. Encroachment by the defense is declined, but the pass interference on the throw is going to be accepted. And with that penalty is going to be enough for a Firestorm 1st down and enough to put this game on ice.
Yeah, that's the Firestorm boys were very happy to see that penalty coming along, especially on the sidelines. We can see some of the players dancing over there, being very, very happy with this win. I think deservedly being very happy. It's been a tough game, even though it looked comfortable in the second half. It was still very tight as we've seen the Scorpions coming back a little bit. So, um, yeah, well deserved. Should be very happy with this win, as it's been hard for both teams.
So Salt River Scorpions going to be kicking themselves after that one, jumping off sides. A tough break. With a minute left on the clock. Firestorm lined up in the victory formation. So while they take this one away, we want to say thank you to everybody who's watching out there. Thank you to all of the supporters and friends and family who watch us. And without you guys, we would have nobody to broadcast to. So thank you again to the chat as well for helping us out with pronunciations and figure out who is who with the resources that we have. It can be tough, so we want to say thank you to everybody watching and helping us make this a great broadcast. We hope the experience has been good for you guys. We know that the football was pretty awesome tonight, so we hope that as a broadcast, we can be just as good as the football. Make it enjoyable. Final plays here. Gonna hand it off to Cage Weil. Weil boosts around the left side, and Weil is gonna gritty into the end zone, add some salt to the wound there. But a flag is down on the field.
Dane doesn't understand why we get that flag. Neither do I.
Not sure what's going on that entire play as a whole. Not really sure what's going on there. Running the ball while being in victory formation. A lot going on. It's like delay game on the offense. Second down, we'll do that again. Under 2 seconds left in the game. Anything you'd like to say, Jasmine?
It's been an incredible night. I think we have seen a very, very good night of JUCO football. Lots of progressions.
Lots of progressions. Last game of the season for the Scorpions. Going to end up going winless this season, 0-6, but a lot of development, like we were talking with head coach, Coach Lewis, before this game.
Yeah, lots of development, lots of good prospects on their roster, even though they're so tiny.
So now the runoff from the penalty is going to do it. That is going to be the end of the game. Salt River Scorpions trying to make that late push. Started it just too late. Going to lose 14 to the ACU 20. Final thoughts, Jasmine?
ACU, well deserved. Very, very happy with this win. That's all I can see and say from the sidelines.
Yeah, tough, strong win for them. So for all of us here at the Varsity Sports Show, my name is Dane Palmer, Jasmine Dickmans, Max Weiland, Andrew Neerum up there on the top. We say thank you for being here with us tonight. We appreciate you, and we hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.